Wake up with a nice cup of morning roast.
Oh, yeah.
Featuring Bonte Hill and Joe Shasky.
Well, I'm about that action, boss.
Take him out! This is the morning roast on 95.7 The Game.
From Santa for the 49ers to stay in the game as Taylor makes the catch, eludes Irvin, eludes Newman, chased by Kelm, down the sidelines he goes. He ran 92 for a touchdown before, he's in again.
Oh, this is a very weird game.
96 yards, and he's going to chase Flipper Anderson's recently set receiving record after this one.
Very nice. And they give those guys a little extra weight.
Roger Craig, still on his feet, still running. What a run by Roger Craig. You'll never see a better one than that. From 46 yards. That's going to be a lot of highlights for a long time.
Oh, yeah, I dislike the Niners. Everybody know that. I don't like the Niners at all. They don't like us. It's just a rival. Every time we play, it's a dogfight, and that's how it is, you know. No love at all towards them guys. You know, I really dislike them, and, you know, we'll see them twice this year, so.
And we dislike you too, Aaron Donald. And oh, baby, welcome to the roast as we're live in the studio. The rest of the crew will be down at the Hilton Hotel down in Santa Clara today. So to go by and stop by and say hi to Dan Dibley and Mark Willard and Steiny and Guru and Damon and Ratto. But oh, baby, good morning to everybody out there. It's finally here. Monday Night Football between the Niners and the Rams. Another rendition of Shanahan versus McVay. Jimmy G versus Stafford. Aaron Donald against that offensive line. Should be a lot of fun today as the Niners need a win. That is a vibe I'm getting from everybody. I don't think people are – I'm not going to speak for everybody. There's a lot of people who are fired up about this game. But the sense I get from Shasky, the energy I'm getting from Shasky is just get a win. I don't see you being up. You're not down. It's just like, I need a win. Because if they don't win tonight – I'm afraid to come to the studio tomorrow morning just to hear what's going to come out of your mouth.
Well, I mean, we got grab bag Garoppolo. You know what I mean? I have no idea what's going to come out tonight. What?
Grab bag Garoppolo.
That's who he is.
Oh,
if I asked you, like I'm watching Patrick Mahomes and Tom Brady play last night, and I'm watching the greatest quarterback and maybe the most talented quarterback of all time. Like, I know Aaron Rodgers is the most talented. No, Patrick Mahomes is the most talented, okay? Patrick Mahomes is probably the most talented quarterback we've ever seen in our lives. And I'm watching those two, and they can make it happen. Tom Brady went down in like 4 plays. They were down, multiple scores. Like a hot knife through butter. Like a machete through butter. And I'm going, we really stuck with Jimmy Garbo instead of Tom Brady. It's frustrating. So then I see that we got to go up against the Rams tonight, and they've got Stafford, and we've got Jimmy G, and I feel like I'm banging my head against the wall. Everybody's got a potent offense but the Niners.
Yeah, well, some of that's on Shanahan. Not the quarterback. We can get into all that. Good morning to everybody out there getting off their graveyard shifts. If you're at work, what is up? If you're getting ready for work and you're on the roadways, good morning to everybody out there. YouTube, what's happening? Twitch, what is good? Comcast Business Text Line, good morning to you. Spadoni, Lubman, and Shasky. Myself, good morning to everybody out there as we get ready for Monday Night Football. Look, before we get to Jimmy Garoppolo, the quarterbacks, this rivalry is back. And this was something I was hesitant to say last year. We went back and forth, and I said, Seattle's still one of them ones. That's the game. But when you meet in the last game of the regular season, and they got to have a game for the 49ers, and they come back in the fashion that they did, rallying from 17-0 to win that game in overtime 27-24, to beat up in the NFC Championship game, and for the way that game went down, where the Rams sent the Niners home for good, and the Rams go on to win the Super Bowl championship, you know what? This is a rivalry now, and it's back. And you think about when they played. Now, we weren't born back in 1950 when the Rams and Niners first tangled at Kezar Stadium, and the Rams winning 35-14. Your grandpa probably remembers that. Grandpa
Norm Van Brocklin throwing to Jack Snow,
no
JT
doubt.
Snow's dad.
There it is. One of the greatest wins in this rivalry for the Niners was back in 1953 when they rallied from a 20-0 lead. The 49ers, that is. But this is the Super Bowl champs coming back to town, and they got to have a game. And this was a game last year, because everybody likes to go to last year. 3-5 last year. They were 3-5. It's all good. I don't like slow starts, and I don't think this team can afford a slow start. I don't think this team can afford. Like, everybody's just like, oh, they were 3-5 last year. It's all good. No, it's not all good right now. Situation's critical. Trent Williams is out for 4 to 6 weeks. All right, Alshire is out for another 2 months. Elijah Mitchell, who the hell knows if he's coming back?
Doesn't it feel
Critical.
Doesn't it feel like when we talk about McVay and Shanahan, when those two teams match up, whoever wins in the trenches ends up winning that game?
And that's why I'm putting this game on the defense.
I'm with you.
The defense, if they want to go out there and be called a great defense, and the defense has played very, very well so far to start this season, well enough to be 3-0. But tonight, they just need to take it into their own hands and beat up this makeshift offensive line of the LA Rams and beat Stafford all day. I mean, that jersey, whatever jerseys they're wearing, the white ones or the optimal ones, it needs to be green by the end of the day.
The bone,
with
white.
Nothing, the bone.
Is that what it was, the mummy look?
Yeah, whatever the hell it was. Whatever. They won a great uniform.
He will throw it up, though. That's
and he
the
will
thing.
throw it up, and if you continue to hit him, he will throw it up even more. So he needs to have nothing but grass stains, on his jersey all day long.
They're playing 2 rookies on this offensive line. At least that's what it looks like. And they're missing their center right now. So clearly the 49ers are going to have an advantage on the edges because of the 2 bookend guys. No Andre Whitworth, who was an absolute stalwart for them for quite some time after playing for over a decade with the Bengals. This is going to be a big one. And I think it really stings if Kinlaw doesn't play. I think it absolutely is going to sting when we know Eric Armstead's not going to play. You know, those are 2 big losses. But I feel like they can overcome those because you have Bosa on that line. The kid that I'd like to see to flash tonight, I want to see some Drake Jackson tonight.
Yeah.
You know, I would love for him to have a nice big game. And then who's going to guard Cooper Kupp? Is it one guy? Is it a variety of guys? Cooper Kupp has been destroying the Niners since he came into the league.
Show him different looks.
Cupper Coop.
Cupper Coop, huh? Show him multiple bodies. He's going to line up all over the place. He'll line up inside in a 3-by-1 formation. He'll line up outside in a 3-by-1 formation. He'll line up in the middle. He'll line up wide. They're going to move him around. He'll be in motion. He may get a jet sweep or 2. Show me some Mooney. Show me some Mosley. Mosley has experience against him, and Mooney Ward help him out with that. Because, look, you're not going to stop Cooper Kupp. He's going to get his at some point. But can you limit him? How you limit him? I'm going to tell you how you limit him. By getting to Matthew Stafford.
Yeah.
Punish him. Don't give him the time to throw. If it's Cooper Kupp, great. Great. But shut down all the other guys.
Yeah.
I don't want to see no Higbee. I don't want to see Allen Robinson, Van Jefferson. I think he's on IR. So
Is he
he's
on
not,
IR?
Yeah, he's not even playing. So they got a kid from Notre Dame. White kid from Notre Dame.
What's his name? It's going to kill me. I should
find
know
the name
this.
in a second. But he's been making plays for him.
Well, and your guy, Cam Akers, it feels like I have no idea what to expect from him tonight.
Played well last week.
Darrell Henderson is the guy that kind of scares me more than Cam Akers. And I feel like they've actually been better at running the ball than the numbers would dictate against the 49ers.
No doubt. And they dominated. They ran the ball last year in the NFC Championship game. In the NFC Championship game, they controlled the trenches. Ben
Skowronek is the name.
There you go, Ben Skowronek.
Right
He's been
when I
playing
heard
with
it,
them.
I smiled.
Yeah, Ben Skowronek, your boy from Notre Dame.
Yeah, well, my boy from Notre Dame is Mayer, the tight end, who I want the 49ers to draft.
I want Brock Bottas.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm watching football yesterday, B. I'm watching football yesterday, and clearly defense is really good right now in the league, just in general. I feel like the offenses are very hit and miss.
Let me stop you right now with that. Defenses are ahead of the offenses.
No, I feel like it's not that. I feel like the offenses right now, what has happened in the league is that you've got a plethora of defensive linemen flooding into the league year after year after year, and not enough good offensive linemen.
See, you know what
I'm
thinking?
Continuity.
Well, the offensive line, I've told you this for years now. The trickle-down effect with the offensive line has been
bad.
It's getting worse and worse and worse and worse and worse.
Agreed.
Ever since I've been on 95.7 The Game, I've been saying that. But also, I think we're going to go back to a day to where these teams do play their guys for the preseason. Maybe it's a few
that's
possessions.
undeniable.
And Dan Dibley's been talking about that, and this year really hit me. Some of these guys can't run basic running plays. They can't execute. Delay games, turnovers, holding, illegal man downfield. These guys are so behind right now. Some of these offenses, they can't even snap the ball. Like, go look at the Washington Commanders. Carson Wentz I can't even evaluate him because he's under siege every single play. Every single play, he's dropping back. He's got 5 dudes in his face. Offensive line plays at an all-time worst. And then just, maybe you need to shed off some of the rust. Like, you telling me the Denver Broncos couldn't use Russ in the preseason for at least 4 possessions? Hey, here's how you build a rapport with Courtland Sutton in a game. Jerry Jeudy in a game. Here, throw some passes in a game.
I won't deny that these guys obviously need repetitions. I just think Denver's not that good. Like, and they beat the Niners, which is more of an indictment on how bad the Niners played on that given night. Like, they had 5 drops yesterday in just the fourth quarter alone. Right. I mean, I'm watching that game. The fourth down play that Russ threw to the running back, he's wide open. He turns his head, trying to run it down upfield. Jerry Jeudy had multiple drops in that game.
He dropped. That's the story of his career.
Russ just doesn't look good. He's staring down receivers. He put on some weight, and he wants to be a pocket quarterback. That's not who he is. Part of what makes Russ special is running around and doing the magician stuff.
He's getting older.
Well, that's
so maybe he can't do all that stuff.
Clearly, he's been taking shots,
and he's taking shots. So the offensive line doesn't help. Guys dropping passes doesn't help. But you telling me they couldn't use a little bit more repetitions in preseason? A lot of these teams.
But it's undeniable. But the other part is, I think Hackett sucks.
Yeah, well, that's a problem. And the Niners lost to him.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'm not going to say he sucks. Well, like, we could think Matt Eberflus sucks with the Bears. It scored 12 points yesterday at MetLife Stadium against the New York Giants. Niners lost to him. Niners lost to him.
Those are facts. I'm not arguing any of those.
Before.
But also there was some bad weather in a lot of the East Coast games. It felt like it was raining in Philadelphia. No, and I'm just saying, in terms of the offense is not clicking. When I watched that game last night, Tampa Bay versus Kansas City, clearly those are two of the more high-powered offenses because of how great the quarterbacks are.
And they've been together for so long.
Well, I mean, Kansas City's wide receivers feel all new.
Right. Well, Hartman's been there for a minute.
Valdez-Scantling and Juju. Yeah, I mean, Kelsey's the key. Kelsey's so good.
Exactly.
I'm watching Kelsey last night. I'm watching Kelsey last night, B, and I'm saying, how do they understand getting this guy the ball so often in so many different spots on the field? And even when he doesn't get the ball, he's commanding double and triple teams, and it's opening things up for others. Andy Reid is just... You could say it's Patrick Mahomes, and I'm here. Mahomes is amazing, and I'm sure he makes a lot of offensive coordinators look good. Andy Reid just totally understands freedom of allowing his players to be players.
Yep. So, now that you bring up coaches, Nathaniel Hackett, Matt Eberflus, Andy Reid, you're going to bring up Todd Bowles. Why not?
How about Robert Saleh winning a game and ruining your survivor pool?
Oh, they've ruined 2. They've ruined all 4 of my survivor pools. 2 weeks ago against Cleveland, the Jets steal that game. I had to bow out of 3 survivor pools. Then I was like, I'm going to take another gamble. The Jets ain't beat burning me twice. Well, they beat Pittsburgh. But you bring up all these coaches. And last year, the talking point was, I would take 3 coaches over Kyle Shanahan in this league. How are we feeling about Kyle Shanahan right now? As big of a game as this is for the 49ers, this may be a bigger game for Shanahan. He's 7-4 all-time against McVay. But the one big loss was last season in February. That's the big one.
To me, that feels like the ultimate, one-upper right now. Like when we judge the Harbaugh and Carroll now, looking back.
Right. He's got the Super Bowl. Harbaugh doesn't.
Not just the Super Bowl, and he beat you in the NFC Championship.
Beat you in the NFC Championship.
Like, you know what I mean? Like that's the only matchup that matters. Nobody brings up like, hey, Harbaugh actually beat him in his first ever game. Right. And no one ever brings any of that stuff up, right?
So
it's all about the playoffs.
So the 6-game winning streak, it's gone.
It's not that it's irrelevant. It's just not as important as the NFC Championship game. Right. Would you agree?
Oh, hands down. Hands down. Hands down.
Like, that's the ultimate trump card right now in the back pocket of McVay. And I can't stand the guy. If he runs into the end zone tonight and chest bumps someone,
well, you know what, though?
My head might pop off.
You know what, though? I was thinking about that last night. McVay run into the end zone. And I didn't admit this, but I kind of liked it. I was like, damn, look at this coach. He's into it. He's chest bumping players. I would love to go see Shanahan do that. Show me some emotion.
Well, you don't have to be that way. You like Andy Reid, right?
Yeah, he doesn't do that.
He's stoic as hell.
He's hella stoic. He fist pumps a little bit, and he's got his big call sheet. Everybody does it differently. I'm not mad at Robert Saleh popping out his neck veins, getting amped up over a Jets touchdown.
I don't know what Robert Saleh does on game day. You are the architect of the defense. Like, what are you telling into the microphone to the offense, and you're not calling defensive plays? I never understand that.
You know what, though? The Jets, they look structured. They have discipline.
I can't believe that just came out of your mouth.
Dude, they do. They look organized.
They were going to lose that game 10 different ways until the final 5 minutes.
Robert Saleh has them at 2-2.
I know, it's crazy.
The Niners lose, they'll have a better record than the 49ers. All right?
Yeah.
Who's laughing now?
It's true.
People want to laugh at the Arizona Cardinals. Who's laughing now? They're 2-2. You want to laugh at the Seahawks? They're 2-2.
The Cardinals are the scariest broken play team in the NFL.
I mean,
you could go Josh Allen, you can go Mahomes. I'm going Kyler. In terms of broken play, the guy I fear the most right now is Kyler. It's the only way to play.
Analytics may have ruined the Baltimore Ravens.
Well, how so?
Not kicking the 3 at the end of the game.
Well, you know what I thought that was?
Go take the lead.
I didn't think it was analytics. I thought it was the fear of we get 3 here. Josh Allen's
going to
get 7.
7.
That's what I thought it was.
You got to
And
just
maybe
take
I'm
the
wrong.
points. You have to take the points.
I'm probably with you.
You have to take the
Lamar
points.
threw a couple of really suspect throws in that game that just didn't. And again, the weather was part of that game.
20-3, they blew another lead. Another double-digit lead against an AFC East team.
I know.
That's the second
and
time
their
in 3 weeks.
defense doesn't look the same as I'm accustomed to.
And Marcus Peters, what was he going crazy for?
I have no idea.
What the hell was he mad about? He's always mad about something. I love Marcus Peters, but damn, calm it down, dude. Calm it down. Buffalo's tough. San Jose Jazz fan. Wait, Bronte and Shasker not in Santa Clara today? Yeah, a little too early for us.
Well, you got to understand that I'm taking my family to the game, and so I'm not going to go down to the stadium and, hey, hon, you drive your car down. Like, I'm trying to save fossil fuel here, all right? I'm trying to reduce my carbon footprint. Go down to Santa Clara once.
Yeah, you ruined my life. I could have been staying in the hotel last night, man. It would have been nice. Been real nice. Soft pillows, soft sheets.
No one said you couldn't.
Well, I wasn't going to drive back up here to do a show. 6 a.m.
You were at the Giants game yesterday.
Shocker, right?
What happened there?
Well, the afternoon slate, I scouted the afternoon slate and was like, okay, Green Bay, New England, Brian Hoyer. Not really into that one.
You scouted the afternoon slate. Okay.
Broncos, Raiders, it's all good. I've seen Russ enough. I've seen enough Russell Wilson to save my life. I'm
flex Denver out of every primetime game for the end of the year.
They're on Thursday Night Football this
I know.
week
Flex
against
them.
the Colts.
I don't even care.
All right.
I know it's not
possible. And what's
possible.
the other game? Cardinals-Panthers.
Horrible.
I could just pull up the ticket on my phone. Nice family outing. Baby Chaz had a great time. Lubman came up, said what's up. What a great time.
Was he wearing his Miami coat?
No, he looked very professional.
How about
Nice
him on
collar.
Friday night?
What was happening Friday night?
The home run ball.
Oh, my gosh. So, anybody, go to my Instagram right now or Morning Roast 957. Sam Lubman in right field. Yeah, find a highlight. Yaz hits a home run to the arcade. And Lubman goes, I almost got that home run ball. So, I rewinded it. And Anna's looking. She goes, there's Lubman. By the way, he had like a 1983 leather jacket on. I don't know where that was from.
Yeah, he wore that with me on a Friday night against the Dodgers when I was with my entire family. He looks like he's Indiana Jones.
Yeah, I don't know. He looked wild.
I like that, Jack. I got that. It was a $25 purchase at Ross, one of the better ones I've gotten there.
Looks not bad. No, you know what? Not bad. I'm not mad at that. I wore thrift. Hey, dude, all through college, I had thrift store shirts, thrift store button-ups, $2. Worked for me. It could work for you. I'm telling you, man.
You are just in your bag today.
I'm telling you, man. Didn't knock my hustle. If you know what I mean. And hopefully you're asleep and not listening. Lubman was very disappointed in dropping that home run. Not even dropping the home run ball. Just misplayed it and got punked. And he looked so disappointed afterwards. Mm-hmm. So disappointed. Lubman, go ahead.
Oh, no, just saying we got a break in 1 minute.
Oh, I didn't know what you were doing. I thought you wanted to talk. You were raising your hand. Saskia, what's up? You don't look like you're ready for a game today, man.
I'm very nervous.
I'm very disappointed in your energy right now. I'm very disappointed in your energy.
It's hard to feel good about this offense right now, and I know they're going to have to score points. So as much as Stafford will throw one up, I know he's going to score points. He's going to hit a couple of big-time throws, and they're going to put at least 20 to 25 points on the board.
For the Rams?
Yes.
They're not putting 20, 25 up on the Niners tonight. Not against this defense.
You think they're holding them under 20?
If the Rams score 20 to 25... The 49ers are losing this football game.
That's a tall ask from the Niners defense.
They held them to 20 in the NFC Championship game.
Yes.
They held them to 10 last year on Monday Night Football. They scored 10 points.
That was one of the turning points of their season. Right. It was also one of the lowest points of the Rams season.
All right. Before that, other than the Saturday night game, think about the Rams' last 6 games against the Niners. All right. 20.
I mean, it's hard for me to look 24, at the Jared Goff games.
10. 20, 16. They scored 31 with that Jared Goff on a Saturday night.
Yeah, that was the
7.
Emmanuel Sanders
And then
game.
7. All right? So, they're averaging, I think, less than 20 over the last 8 games against the Niners.
But the Niners against the Rams over the last 5 games that they've played, the Niners have averaged less than 3.5 yards a carry. They're not running the ball like they were early on in the matchups. That's why they went to the Debo thing. I'm very worried about this one. The Niners are going to have to play stout defense, and I don't know if they can do it.
I don't like your energy right now, man.
I'm just giving respect to the Super Bowl champs.
Oh, now you want to give respect to the Rams. Rams are averaging 16.8 points per game over the last 7 against the Niners.
I throw the Jared Goff.
Well, there's 3 with Stafford.
Those I'll listen to.
10, 20, 24.
Okay.
Oh, gosh. What is 888-957-9570? Give me a Niner fan who's got some energy, who's ready to go. Because my partner's not ready to go today. He's just not. I'm disappointed. Where's the Niner fans at who are not worried tonight? Who are ready to roll? That guy Shasky over here, man, turned into this San Fran Shasky on me on the big Monday Night Football game. Cannot believe it. I'm looking for my read, Lubman. All right, that's what's coming up. Brought to you by Fremont Bake, full-service baking. No compromises.
Mr. Crick with BetQL. You want to beat the books? Lots has been written about how the San Francisco 49ers have the LA Rams number. After all, the Niners have beaten the Rams 6 of the last 7 times they've played. That's a trend. But here's a better one. The last 9 teams these two teams have played in San Francisco, the total has gone under 7 times. With these two defenses, look for another low-scoring game. Hammer that under on that 42.5 total. I'm Trista Crick, helping you beat the books.
Anywhere fans go to cheer on their team, there are behind-the-scenes MVPs, ensuring everything is game day ready. We see you, Joe, fixing seats so every fan can enjoy every game. And Allie, who keeps her stadium running smoothly from the moment the first game starts to the last play of the season. At Grainger, you're our MVPs, and we're always here for you, with supplies and solutions for every industry and 24/7 customer support. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
If you own a business, this has been a bumpy ride. From pandemic to inflation, I'm sure you could use a break. If your business has 5 or more employees and survived COVID, you may be eligible to receive a payroll tax refund of up to $26,000 per employee. The challenge is getting your hands on it. Hi, I'm Howard Mackler, and that's why I founded GetRefunds.com to cut through the red tape and get you the money. The team of tax attorneys we have put together are highly trained in this little-known payroll tax refund program. We do all the work, charge not a dime up front, and simply share a percentage of the cash that we get for you. Businesses of all types can qualify, including those that took PPP, nonprofits, and even those that had increases in sales. We have helped return over $1 billion to businesses, and we can help you too. Just go to GetRefunds.com, click on Qualify Me, and answer a few questions. This payroll tax refund is only available for a limited period of time. Don't lose out on up to $26,000 per employee. Go to GetRefunds.com. That's GetRefunds.com.
Do you have neuropathy? Are you experiencing numbness, tingling, and pain that just won't stop? Are you taking dangerous drugs that have serious side effects and never fix the pain? If so, please listen to this message. Neuropathy is a serious, progressive condition that only gets worse if not treated properly. Call SF Bay Wellness at 844-94-NERVE to get back to doing the things you want to do. There is no drug, exercise, or surgery that can heal nerves. Don't wait until your condition gets worse and stops you from living your life fully. SF Bay Wellness has a time-tested, proven track record of helping hundreds of patients to improve and reverse their neuropathy. If you're ready to regain your independence, contact SF Bay Wellness at 844-94-NERVE. Call now for your $99 neuropathy special and receive a personal treatment plan that is tailored to your needs. Call 844-94-NERVE. That's 844-94-NERVE and start to enjoy life again.
When cold symptoms keep you up, try Vicks NyQuil Severe for max strength nighttime relief. Just 1 dose of Vicks NyQuil Severe starts to relieve 9 of your worst cold and flu symptoms to help take you from 9 to none. Get some rest and feel better with Vicks NyQuil Severe. The nighttime sniffling, sneezing, coughing, aching, sore throat, stuffy nose, fever, best sleep with a cold. Medicine. Use as directed.
The roar of our engines, the pump of our heartbeats, the pedal to our metal, the sparks that ignite us, the pistons that push us, the passions that drive us. From the feelings that move us to the places that pull us on the roads that unite us. With nearly 6,000 stores and over 17,000 auto care centers, Napa has America's largest network of parts and care, here to keep you firing on all cylinders.
As you know, sports teams plan well ahead of the next season. If you're thinking of remodeling your home, consider the same strategy. Talk with your designer or builder now about your next project. Golden State Window and Door has new inventory coming online. Milgard, Anderson, and Marvin. See Golden State Window and Door's wide variety of accessories at convenient showrooms across the Bay Area or goldenstatelumber.com. Since 1954. Golden State. When you succeed, we succeed.
Fremont Bank. If there's one thing we understand more than anybody, it's that it takes a local bank to really get the needs of local businesses. And more than anything, local businesses need access. Access to a knowledgeable banker and access to a full suite of business services. Can't come to the bank? We'll come to you. Our devotion to our clients ensures your business never misses a beat. That's why Fremont Bank remains the right choice for local and family-owned businesses. Learn more at fremontbank.com. Member FDIC.
Get a cash offer for your car, truck, or SUV today at your local Bay Area Chevy dealers. Selling has never been easier. Just bring it into a Bay Area Chevy dealer, get a free appraisal, and we'll make you a cash offer on the spot with no obligation to buy. We buy any make or model, paid off or not. Find your local Chevy dealer at BayAreaChevroletDealers.com.
Today's Throwback Thought is brought to you by Kentucky Fried Chicken. Let's take some callers. Tony from Houston. Any throwbacks for us?
Yeah, hi. I remember when you could get a whole meal for just $6. But now?
You still can with KFC's 2-piece drum and thigh combo. Crispy chicken, mashed potatoes, a biscuit, and a drink for just $6.
Is this an ad?
Thanks, Tony. Order KFC's 2-piece drum and thigh combo on the KFC app for just $6. That's finger looking good. Price and participation may vary. Limited time offer. Tax extra.
Hey, guys. This is Keenan Thompson. I have a problem with you. Yes, you. None of y'all told me that Auto Trader has millions of new and used cars that I can shop from home. I thought we were friends. I put smiles on your face, but I'm not smiling. No one told me that with Auto Trader, a dealer can deliver cars to my home or that I could shop by price on Auto Trader. No one. Consider this friendship that you just learned we had officially over. Finally, it's easy. Auto Trader.
Listen to Bonte and Shasky each day this week around 7:30 for your chance to win a $200 gift card to Kirby. Kirby is your driveway mechanic. Brakes, oil changes, car washes, and more. Get all the info on our contest page at 957thegame.com.
On the ground and a base hit. One run scores. Here's the throw home. It is not in time. The game's over.
Giants are walk-off winners thanks to David VR. Finished the home schedule 44-37, which it's always good. You want to win at home. Gabe Kapler said before the game, though, that he hopes better off-season communication will lead to better results next year, which, you know what? I'm down with that. Go communicate a deal for Aaron Judge. I think that makes things better in 2023.
Roast with Bonte and Shasky.
All right, so I'm looking for Joe Shasky the Butcher. When you find him, let me know. 888-957-9570. Right now, sitting in for the Butcher is San Fran Shasky because his energy is all bad for Monday Night Football. I don't like it whatsoever. I don't like the juju. I don't like the vibes. I don't like anything about him right now. Nothing. But Sam Lutman, our producer Sam Lutman, talk about communicating and the Giants and Aaron Judge. I saw him yesterday at the game. He had himself a weekend. By the way, he's going to every single Giants game, which is great. He's talking to everybody. Logan Webb for 15 minutes. I wonder what Logan Webb thinks of Sam Lutman. Or who is this crazy red-haired guy who's just in the dugout talking 100 miles an hour, right?
Raider fan Logan Webb, and I believe we're going to get him booked for Garlic Fries and Baseball Guys.
Oh, there you go. How about that? Yeah. How about that?
Giants pod.
Let me not say how about that because apparently I stole that from Stugatz. I didn't know Stugatz.
No, it's actually he stole it from Mad Dog Russo.
Oh, okay.
How about that?
Well, I stole it from Marty Leary. How about that? Wow.
Wonder who he stole it from.
That's the most epic of
Rich
baseball.
Eisen, I have the drop.
How about that? Everybody's always stealing something.
Yeah.
Hey, you always got to steal something. We will talk a little Warriors because they look good in Japan.
Patrick Baldwin Jr.?
Oh, James Wiseman, Patrick Baldwin Jr.? Oh, my gosh. The Warriors got embarrassment of riches. Oh, I can't wait for Warriors basketball.
Is everybody thinking that Mac McClung's going to get like 20 minutes a game.
Yeah, he's going to be in Santa Cruz. This is be cool, people. The Warriors.
He can play.
And the Warriors, the ball was just hopping around.
Yeah,
I was just like, damn.
Who's that
look at
big
Looney.
they have?
Oh, Williams?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was making some things happen.
I've never really seen him.
I mean, dude, Kuminga's defense, Wiseman running to the rim, displaying good hands, being physical, pulls us in his bag.
I got a nickname for Kuminga.
What's that?
You know when I saw him at Draymond Green's wedding, he was wearing the long black leather trench coat?
Yeah.
I think we should call him Blade.
It's Blade?
Yeah.
Nah.
And that doesn't hit?
Not yet.
Not yet?
Not yet. I still like the JK.
I mean, he got them Wesley Snipes like vibes though.
Dude, he's got some swag. He's got his own cameraman now.
He's in his
media
own
day.
world.
You should have seen him at media day. Last year he was by himself. Remember we ran up on him? This year he had his own personal camera guy.
Oh, kind of like Jordan Poole.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
They all got their own camera
The kids
guys.
don't know about Blade Chasky. They don't know about that.
Did you get the joke I was going
I did, but it's like a 20-year-old movie.
I know. Darn
What's
it.
the joke? There was a joke because of the long trench coat?
Well, because that's what Blade wore.
Well, I know what Blade wore, but that was just like, it wasn't hitting for me.
You didn't like Blade growing up, did you?
I loved Blade.
Oh.
I snuck into the Alexandria to go see Blade.
Oh.
21st and Gary, baby.
Really?
Yeah, I'm a big Blade guy. What are you talking about? By the way, we always talk about Arnold Schwarzenegger dominating the 90s. And,
Yeah, it's Wesley Snipes.
Wesley Snipes. Put some respect on his name. All right? This guy was in classics. Sidney Dean, the best street ball pickup player of all time.
Demolition Man.
Demolition Man going against
Major League.
Stallone.
What was it? Phoenix? What was his name? Simon Phoenix?
Simon Phoenix. Yeah, remember he was in Taco Bell. He took the ATM and just stole money. Dude, Wesley Snipes.
Taco Bell.
Of
all the scenes that he did, he went straight to the Taco Bell.
They promoted that movie.
scene.
Taco Bell was like the official sponsor of that movie. No, dude, Passenger 57. Taco Bell. So damn good. Money Train. Put some respect on
Taking over the Carter?
New Jack City, exactly. Nino Brown. Come on, man.
Yeah, we taking over the Carter.
Come on. Talk about I don't like Blade. I love Blade. I'm not anti-action movies, okay? I'm just Star Wars, and then, how many Star Wars are going to come out with? 45 Star Wars?
Andor's not bad.
I mean, gosh, how many times are you going to remake the same movie?
Not 5, not 6, not
They
7.
do it all the time with Spider-Man, it's fine. They do it all the time with Batman, it's fine. But Star Wars, I need you guys to remake another 4-hour movie 1,500 times? I've been doing it my entire life.
Well, they're not remaking the movies. They're just creating new stories to add on to the stories we already have.
Yeah,
Remaking is what they're doing to a lot of the superhero movies.
No. They're remaking Star Wars. These dumbass storylines that
actually
they're doing.
new stories, but that's okay.
Good, new stories.
It's like tonight. Tonight's a new story for the Niners and the Rams.
Who's the producer for the Star Wars, the original? George Lucas, right?
Yeah, he sold it to Disney.
Okay, and so Disney's now rewriting all the stories?
Well, no, they've got different people that are coming up with different parts of the universe that have been unexplained.
All right, gotcha. So Sam Lubman, Giants takes. Your thoughts on the Giants being eliminated over the weekend?
You get 10 seconds.
I get 10 seconds
No,
on
I'm
the
talking about
Giants?
Sam Lubman.
Oh, Sam Lubman. All right, you got 10 seconds to talk about the
Because I'm going right back into the Niners.
Oh, you're back. Butcher's back.
I mean, look, tonight's Monday Night
Franceschi's
Football.
looming.
You know what I need, though, to wake me up? Dun, 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 dun,
We'll get that for you. Anything to bring the Butcher back. Because I don't like your vibes right now. It's a big game. It's a big game. You go to 2-2. We're feeling good. Going on the road next week.
To bring it full circle, as we let Lubman give his 10 seconds of Giants talk, what about the fan? De Niro and Wesley Snipes.
Oh, my gosh. It's great. I'm telling you, put some respect
Where
on Wesley
Primo
Snipes.
gets shanked by Robert De Niro in the shower. All right, Sam, let's hear it. You got 10 seconds. Giants, go. Season's over. They didn't qualify for the playoffs.
All right, sorry, I had to get off the phone with a caller. You know what? They played out the last month strong, and hopefully they can just carry that into next year and maybe add Aaron Judge in the process. That's my 10-second wrap right there.
Damn, that sounded depressing. Let's go to Mo and OKC. You guys are killing me today. Killing me. Mo and OKC on the roast. What's happening? Sam Love is so damn depressed.
What's going on? What's going on, Bud?
What's up, Mo?
Going on, Shaq?
Mo, talk to me, man. Talk to me, Mo.
Hey, San Franceschi, it's okay. You're not the only one who's not looking himself. So is Kyle Shanahan. But guess what? We got old man Bobby Turner to come wake you guys' game up tonight.
Well, okay, speaking of, yeah, good call on that. I'm glad you brought that up. So Bobby Turner's back, huh?
He's back.
He took 3 weeks off and he's back.
He's back.
What was the point of Anthony Lynn?
I mean, hey, by the way, people were saying Anthony Lynn, the Lions offense was averaging 17 last year. They got this new OC, Ben Johnson. They're lighting the world on fire in Detroit. Offense isn't a problem in Motown anymore. And they had a bunch of receivers out. They had Swift out. They had St. Brown out. They had everybody out. They still dropping 40 burgers.
Hawkinson.
Come on.
Hey, TJ Hawkinson is so dope. That dude is a baller.
Maybe the best tight end ever come out of Iowa.
But this is my frustration with the Niners, and this is why it's hard for me to have a lot
Not a shot at Kittle. Not a shot at Kittle.
No, it's not.
It's a shot at Noah Fant is who it is.
But no, but like
Scored a touchdown yesterday.
This is my biggest problem with the Niners right now. It's like they have all these weapons, and yet I feel like I'm watching the entire league throw to their weapons and let them be playmakers, except the Niners. And I'm frustrated. I'm really frustrated. And so it's hard for me to envision a scenario where Debo gets going, where Ayuk gets going, where George Kittle breaks free. I got to see it before I believe it.
Yeah. By the way, I got people coming at me for Star Wars. I realize how much you guys love a fake movie. People getting mad at me. Bonte, it's good cinema.
That stuff's based on a true story, Bonte. It just happened a long time ago.
Oh, okay, got it.
Most movies are fake, by the way.
Wait to say, wait to say how confident that take, Lubman. Better than your 10-second Giant right now.
Maybe I feel better about Star Wars right now than I do the Giants.
Damn. A lot of depression going on in the morning roast. What's happening around these parts? It's Monday Night Football. The same night when John Taylor broke 2 90-yard quick slants. The same team who bounced your ass in the playoffs last year. It ain't nobody fired up around here. Got people worried about McVay.
And they're
when
wearing
did you guys start
throwbacks.
being worried about McVay?
And they're wearing throwbacks.
And they're wearing throwbacks.
McVay's got a Super Bowl. You have to respect him. And at bare minimum, right?
Oh, man.
You have to.
All right, we got a break.
They
Lubman's
took Stafford right from underneath us before we could even get like this guy's at Cabo hanging out. We could have had Stafford.
Lubman's mad. We got a break. He's worried about the Giants. San Francisco's looming large. Spadoti's happy because the Raiders finally got a W. They finally got a W.
Josh Jacobs looked great.
Even though he cursed out the Raiders 50 million times in the thread.
Crosby was balling.
I light a fire under that ass. That's what I did.
Hey, you know what? You need to light a fire under San Francisco's ass.
I need the Monday Night Football theme.
Hey, Roasters, light a fire to San Francisco. He's worried right now. That's coming up. Brought to you by Fremont Bank. Full service banking, no compromises.
There's a reason Comcast Business powers more businesses than any other provider. Actually, there's a few. Comcast Business offers the fastest, reliable network, the peace of mind that comes with Security Edge, helping to protect all your connected devices, and the most reliable 5G mobile network. Want me to keep going? I can. Whether your small business is starting or growing, you need Comcast Business. Technology solutions that put you ahead and give you serious savings. Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
Get started with fast speeds and advanced security. Together for just $69.99 a month for 12 months with a 2-year agreement. Or find out how to get up to a $650 prepaid card with a qualifying bundle. Limited time offer, restrictions apply. New 50 megabits per second internet and Security Edge customers only. Requires enrollment in EcoBill and AutoPay. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra and subject to change. Comcast Business Mobile utilizes the network with the most RootMetrics 5G data reliability wins in 1H 2022. Results may vary, not an endorsement.
It's the bottom of the ninth, the game's on the line, and your small business needs a loan fast. What's your move? Go to OnDeck.com, America's largest online small business lender. With OnDeck, you can apply in minutes, and if approved, get your funds as soon as the same day. Go to OnDeck.com. Your loan is on deck. Depending on certain loan attributes, your business loan may be issued by OnDeck or Celtic Bank, a Utah Chartered Industrial Bank member FDIC. Limited eligibility for same-day funding. OnDeck does not lend in every state. All loans subject to lender approval.
California, you deserve more. And with United Healthcare, you'll get more. Annual enrollment is October 15th through December 7th. So call United Healthcare today. With the United Healthcare Medicare Advantage Plan, you get more from your Medicare dollar, now including better than ever dental, vision, over-the-counter, and prescription drug coverage. Call United Healthcare at 1-888-CALL-UHC today and speak with a licensed sales agent. Benefits, features, and/or devices vary by plan and area. Limitations and exclusions apply.
Hi, this is George with Left Coast Buyers. We buy properties all over California. If you own a house or an apartment building and want to sell it fast at a great price, call us at 925-434-5000. We can pay cash and close in as little as 7 days. We buy properties in any condition, any price range, and can help you in any situation. Do you own a property that is run down and needs thousands of dollars in repairs? Are you out of time, money, and energy? Let us help. Are you looking for an easy way to get top dollar for your property and sell on your terms and timeline? Well, call Left Coast Buyers now at 925-434-5000. We can solve any problem. We buy divorce houses, inherited houses. We even buy vacant houses and abandoned houses. Do you have a tenant who hasn't paid rent? Are you behind on property taxes, mortgage payments, or even facing a foreclosure? Even if you're just nervous about capital gains or an upcoming recession, we've seen it all. So if you or someone you know owns a property and needs to sell, call Left Coast Buyers at 925-434-5000. That's 925-434-5000.
Hi, I'm Aaron, owner of California Deluxe Windows. Ever notice? When your neighbors get new windows, there is a large black eye of broken stucco, uneven plaster, and even mismatched paint. At California Deluxe Windows, we never leave a ring around the window. Why? Because we are one of the only companies in California who custom crafts every window and door to your home's exact measurements. Almost everyone else on the radio is a distributor. They grab a window from a warehouse, break open your walls, shove it in, and patch things up. At California Deluxe Windows, we take pride in our work. Our installation technique is so precise, we do not break your stucco. Your house could be covered with potato chips, and we wouldn't crack one.
Call now, and for a limited time, you get 30% off your entire order and 24 months of interest-free financing. 800-874-3600. 800-874-3600. That's 800-874-3600. California Deluxe Windows. Windows engineered for life.
Certain terms and conditions apply. CSLB number 774518.
At Harris Ranch, we do beef, just like we've done for over 50 years. Beef that's raised locally right here in California. Tender steaks, awesome burgers, and California classics like tri-tip roast. The flavor you crave, the quality you trust time after delicious time. Come on, it's time to get out and grill. Harris Ranch, we do beef. Legendary beef, legendary quality.
Kansas City Steak Company, another AmericanEagle.com success story. Started in 1932 as a family-owned butcher shop, today they're a leading distributor of superior all-American steaks delivered right to your door, ready for the grill and your taste buds. When it came to their website, an average site wouldn't do. They chose AmericanEagle.com to take their website to the next level. With a dramatic increase in competition and a softening market demand, they had two challenges: improve their brand presence and message, and produce a positive return. AmericanEagle.com got to work and executed usability studies and detailed audits of site experience, digital assets, and marketing. The result? An integrated digital marketing and customer experience plan, organic traffic increase of 20%, and a long-term roadmap for success. If you love great steaks, go to KansasCitySteaks.com for website design, development, and online solutions that bring efficiency and results. Visit AmericanEagle.com. If you need a results-driven website, call the team at AmericanEagle.com at 877-WebNow1. That's 877-WebNow1.
What's your retirement look like? With Fidelity Income Planning, a dedicated advisor can help you create a flexible income strategy to grow and protect your wealth so you can stop worrying about the future and enjoy whatever comes next. Investment minimums apply. Fidelity Brokerage Services member NYSE SIPC.
Breaking news on 95.7 The Game is brought to you by Beat the Street. For tips to win a $5.6 million prize. Listen wherever you get your podcasts.
Oh my God!
But they're going on 4th and 5 from the LA 40. Garoppolo got it across, and it's Samuel breaking away. Touchdown, 49ers. And Garoppolo doesn't care what the analytics community says now.
Now, back to the morning roast with Bonte and Shasky.
I was hoping you played the Debo not knowing, or Aaron Donald not knowing who Debo Samuel is. Maybe we'll do that a little bit later. And maybe we ditch San Fran Shasky for good, and we get the real butcher. The real butcher, 888-957-9570. If you're scared, go to church. What are you worried about?
Because the remix hurts?
Dude, it's the same old sorry-ass Rams. It's the same old sorry-ass Rams.
With Jalen Ramsey, Bobby Wagner, and Aaron Donald, all future Hall of Famers on defense.
Yeah, they're not that sorry.
I mean, come on, man. They're the Super Bowl reigning champs.
Oh, look at you.
Like,
Give it credit.
I'm very worried about. They got Brunskill, who hasn't played at all in months, and it looks like he's, I guess, going to start at center against Aaron Donald.
Let me say,
you got to have some healthy fear.
Listen,
you have a left guard and a right guard that have about 5 games of actual experience.
This season is an effort season, and what I mean by that is Trey Lance is gone, and Jimmy's back, and it's effort to everything. Just go out and play. Like, my expectations, I don't know what they are anymore with this football team. I don't know what I'm going to get. But you're not the only one worried. 925 Comcast Business Text Line. As a lifelong Niner fan, he's right to be worried. Aaron Donald is about to be on Jimmy's ass like a hemorrhoid. Like,
I watched that fourth quarter back last night, NFC Championship game. It's impossible to not notice how Aaron Donald fired up the team on the sideline and then went out and had one of the great fourth quarters a defensive lineman can have. He dominated that game. Just completely dominated that game at the end. Cooper Kupp dominated that game at the end. You know, Stafford, yes, he threw one up. Tart should have made the play. 49ers had opportunities. They decided not to go for it on that fourth down, which I still, to the life of me, in real time, I'm like, you got to go for it. This is where, screw analytics, like the feel of the moment. How's my team playing? Like, what's the other team going to do? Where are we at on the field? How am I looking right now? I'm a team that bases my entire identity off pounding the rock and being able to get 1 or 2 yards. I won in Dallas and in Green Bay by shoving it down teams' throats. And you cower up at that moment, it was really difficult. And then, so that's a gut punch. And look, until I see this team out on the field tonight, I'm going to be fired up. It's Monday Night Football. The music's got me going.
Now you're fired up.
But
about time. It's like 50 minutes.
I have tremendous fear of the Rams because I respect their personnel that much. And I think that their coach, look, right now he's got the edge on Shanahan.
Oh, wow. That took a lot for you to say.
It did. And you know I hate McVay.
You know I like McVay.
I know. And it hurts me.
I respect McVay.
But he's got a Super Bowl. He's been to 2. He's got the Super Bowl win. It's very close.
They win. All they do is win.
Look,
Aaron
I think
Donald.
it's easy to make the statement, well, if Shanahan had Stafford, he would have won that game. Well, then he should have had Stafford then. But you know what I'm saying? Like, he had an opportunity to get him, and they didn't get him, and they went with Trey Lance. And so, you know, like, he made his bed, and now he's got to lie in it. So let's see what they have schemed up tonight. This is a huge game.
You know what?
They've got 2 Rams games in like 4 weeks.
You know what? I'm going to say this right now. Because you're all worried, and 925's worried. Everybody's worried about the damn Rams.
Well, I'm just being respectful of the opponent.
Not about time.
They're the Super Bowl champs.
All the time I'm respectful, and I'm a Rams lover. And all of a sudden, you're respectful?
Well, and they haven't really played a good game.
Now you're respectful?
Year. I mean, have they played a good game?
The Niners are winning this football game. Lock it up, Spadoni.
Why are you doing this?
Lock it up. Because when I lock it up, they win. I don't pull out guarantees like that. I guarantee you game 4 against the Boston Celtics, right? I guarantee game 6. I guarantee game 6. I guarantee the Dallas Cowboys
the
win.
The Rams to be dead in the water. And they went on to win a Super Bowl.
Hey, they were dead. They didn't win the game in November.
Then December,
they went down to beat Brady, shocked us all. They beat Brady in Tampa in the playoffs. Nobody saw that coming. But listen, I guaranteed you a win week 18 against the Rams. And they went down there and won. Excuse me. They went down to Dallas and Jerry's World. I said, I'm coming back from Fort Worth Airport, and I'm coming back with a W. They won.
Okay.
They go to Lambeau Field. What did I do? I guaranteed it. NFC Championship, I didn't make an official prediction. So today.
Are you kidding me?
So today, I'm guaranteeing a 20-10 Niners victory.
20-10.
20-10.
Very specific.
You know why? Because his defense is going to dominate. They're going to be in the backfield all night long. You want to get on Jimmy Garoppolo's ass, 6'5"? Well, what about Matthew Stafford? He's got to go up against Bosa. This defense wants to be great. Everybody calls him great. Show me greatness tonight. Dominate this wounded Rams offense.
The one thing that McVay's done
I'm blocking it up. Lock it up, Spadoni.
Okay, that's fine.
Guaranteed it. I'm not worried.
I'm not making
If
a
you're scared,
prediction.
you should have went to church yesterday and prayed.
I'm not making a prediction for this.
Three-fourths of this is inaccurate.
I can't predict what this Niner team's going to do. I just can't. I can't. I think it would be foolish for me to try to predict it. You're entitled to do whatever you want.
2-2.
I look at McVay, and every time he's faced the 49ers, he's had some sort of an adjustment or a wrinkle. When they faced the wide 9, he was running it right up their gut, remember?
Yep. Oh,
and then the 49ers had to adjust. At one point, when the pass rush was so ferocious, he went to that tight end screen game, and he totally neutralized the 49ers by, basically forcing their D-ends to not rush so hard because of all the screens that were gashing them. They've thrown the ball to Cooper Kupp over the middle and forced different matchups.
Oh, my God. You're kidding
What
me.
does he have schemed up tonight?
You're driving me crazy now. You're driving me crazy.
I'm respecting the opponent.
Oh, my gosh. You never showed this much respect. You're so worried right now. You're so shook up. You're so shook. This team just beat the Rams 6 straight times. And they got away with one.
Yeah, but the
Rams
biggest
got away
one they
with
lost.
one. They got away with one. All right? This offensive line of the L.A. Rams is so terrible. The Niners got the best D-line in football. They should dominate.
Even without Kinlaw and Armstead?
Dominate.
I want to see more Charles Omenihu tonight.
There you go.
He's a guy that I really...
There you go. Come on.
To go real under the radar, I don't want to get too geeky on this. Omenihu is nice.
What is wrong
I like
with you?
him. He's probably more of a third down guy, but I really like him. And Givens, I think, can have a nice game.
I'm going to Trevor and San Rafael, man. I don't know what I'm getting from you. You talk about Jimmy Grab bag. You're a mixed bag right now. You're a mixed bag.
Well, it is Halloween.
Maybe candy corn, make it Tootsie Rolls. Getting the worst candy forever
see
from
that
you.
Tootsie Roll.
Trevor, San Rafael, listening on the Odyssey app. Come on, Trevor. Niners are winning tonight, right?
Yeah, let's go. Good morning, guys.
Yeah, you ain't scared. You scared of the Rams?
No. I mean, I will give respect to McVay and the Rams. I hate the Rams. I hate McVay. But I think the real thing is tonight is going to be D'Amico Ryan. He's going to have that defense ready. And we've been going all out on D all season long so far. But tonight is where we're going to make the difference. We're going to make the takeaways. And then the offense is going to capitalize off of those takeaways. Because last week we got a few forced fumbles, but we didn't get them. We need to be intercepting Stafford. We need to be forcing fumbles, getting that backfield sacks. And then, with that good field position, the offense will be able to flourish. And yeah, I see us coming out on top because of the defense and the offense getting a little bit on track, and we'll be first place in the NFC West.
There you go, Trevor. That's what I'm looking for.
He got less confident as the longer that call went on.
Show me some swagger. Niner fans, come on.
Well, we are going to be wearing the throwbacks. I'm fired up for that.
Well, I'm not fired up for that. I'll tell you why. I don't think they won a game in the throwbacks last year. They lost to Green Bay Packers in the throwbacks.
Yeah.
They lost
that was the Devontae throw.
They lost to the
end
Tennessee
of the
Titans in the throwbacks.
Yeah, the all whites. Yeah, that was.
They lost to the Colts in the monsoon.
Ah, that's right. Yeah.
Now, did they wear the throwbacks against the Rams on Monday Night Football?
I think they did. That was the fourth down play. I think they did.
They lost to Seattle in the all whites Seattle.
I believe they're wearing 2 and 2, so they get two of the throwback at home and 2 of the throwbacks on the road.
So last year,
I believe
I think they were 1 and 4 in the throwbacks.
Well, that means they're telling me that they're due.
Boy, let's go down to Phoenix.
You already locked it in, Bonte.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not worried at all. They're
going
to win this football game. Niners will win this football game, and it'll have nothing to do with Jimmy Garoppolo. Nothing to do with him. It's about the defense.
You don't think that the quarterback's going to have to make some plays tonight?
He'll make a couple plays. Last year, he completed 1 ball over 10 yards last year against the Rams, and they scored 31.
He was ultra accurate over the middle, though.
Oh, my God. He threw check down after check down.
Yeah, he was good. I'm giving Jimmy his props. He was good in that game.
He was good checking the ball off 2 yards away. Great. You sound like David Lombardi. Wow, what a dart. 3 yards down the field. Oh, look at him throw it through the crowd.
I'm just
3-yard pass. Ooh.
Assessing what I see.
Let's go crazy. This guy threw 1 pass over 10 yards. They put up 31 on the Rams. They're going to run the ball down their throats, and they're going to play smash mouth defense. Matter of fact, I'm going to take take it another level. I'm going to take it up a notch. I guarantee you the Niners score a defensive touchdown tonight. Book that one, baby. What's your money on that?
Hufanga, I mean, he needs to have a monster game tonight. I want to see him just blast somebody over the middle, pop that ball up in the air so we can get going in the other direction.
All right, let's go to Deion.
Need Nick Bosa to step up.
Oh, my God,
he's got to have a multi-sack game.
Hey, can I put out the bat signal? I need Papa Shasky. Papa Shasky, where are you? I need you right now. Your son is lost right now. I don't know who your son is. San Fran Shasky is looming large. He's a transplant right now from Idaho. This ain't the butcher I know. Not right now. Gosh. Deion at Phoenix. Watching this on YouTube. San Fran Shasky, help him out here, Deion.
Idaho getting a drive-by there.
Yeah, everybody's getting it today.
Yeah, what's up?
Deion, what's happening? Going once?
What's going on, man?
Oh, what's up?
First time caller, man. I've heard about you guys, and I appreciate what you do.
What did you hear?
What did you hear about
What did you hear? That we're crazy?
No, man, I just literally listened to y'all. Honestly, shout out to the homie Jason DePronte. He's
nice.
a fellow content creator.
Nice.
And he was the one who kind of hit me to you guys because I saw him go on the show, and now I started listening. I'm not originally from the Bay. I'm from L.A. But,
that's okay.
You know, I love my Niners regardless.
Yeah, we'll bring you in.
There you go. You're a roaster now.
Tonight's game, man, to be honest with you, I gotta agree with you. We gotta run the ball, and the defense has to do its job. The thing is, the defense has been playing fantastic. It's the offense that's been inept, and unfortunately, that's Jimmy Garoppolo's fault. He's the one back there being the quarterback, not making things happen. So, statistics would tell us that Jimmy's going to win this game because he always winds up beating the Rams outside of the NFC Championship game. Also, for defense, the only people we really have to worry about are Ramsey, Donald, and Bobby Wagner. But Wagner scares me to an extent because he knows Jimmy Garoppolo. He didn't even do no film study. He probably just went to sleep, and they were like, "You gonna study film?" He's like, "I'm playing Jimmy Garoppolo. Why?" I have no reason to do that.
There you go.
So I just hopefully these things work out, and hopefully we see some Jordan Mason.
Yeah.
With Bobby Turner being back, hopefully he got in Kyle Shanahan's ear like, "Yo, man, we was running back by committee. Why we giving Jeff all the carries? Like, we need to mix it up and make sure that we hit them with different types of runners so that way they can't get used to it, and just make sure that we stop using Debo in the backfield." And the last thing, here's the thing. I don't want people to think that Kittle doesn't deserve his money, but we better start using him like we're paying him.
Yeah, I'm with you there.
Kittle a ton of bread.
Yeah,
I'm with you there. Hey, good call, Dion. Not bad for your first time. Not bad for Dion.
On the Bobby Wagner front, against the Niners, okay, in 20 career games, then not including that NFC Championship game, he has 110 solo tackles, 6 sacks, 2 fumble recoveries, and 5 interceptions.
Hall of Fame career.
If he just played the Niners, he'd be the greatest linebacker of all time. I mean, you got to be kidding me. And it feels like he steps in front on our, like he'll pretend like he's blitzing and then drop back into coverage at least 3 times a game against the Niners, and dupe a bad throw in there.
It won't be his night tonight, baby. Niners winning this game.
110 solo tackles in 20 games.
He won't get 10 tonight. 95.7 The Game is live at the Hilton in Santa Clara. No, I shouldn't say that. Bobby Wagner's
He's an all-time great.
You don't have to remind me.
I have tremendous respect for him.
Listen, when he got signed by the LA Rams, I said, of course he's getting signed by the LA Rams. Of course. They always get these great reclamation projects.
The only difference between this matchup and NFC Championship, obviously Bobby Wagner addition, but defensively, Von Miller was really good in that NFC Championship game in the second half.
Von Miller
was really
good.
And so that's one area where I do believe hopefully they can neutralize Aaron Donald because they don't have to worry about the exterior pressure because no Trent Williams is big.
Huge.
I mean, are we getting Colton McKivitz? Wow, that stinks.
Oh, my God.
It's tough. I think they're going to have a really hard time moving the ball tonight.
And Sean Robinson's no slouch.
No, he had a great game.
He had a great NFC Championship game. Great NFC Championship
good call
game.
on that.
Bobby Wagner wearing number 45 now. Leonard Floyd, number 54. Leonard Floyd's not a great player, but he fits that scheme
he
very,
flashes
very well.
Every couple series.
Yeah, he makes a play.
Yeah,
he makes
does.
a play that makes you
does.
like, oh, wow, who's that? Number 54, and that's Leonard Floyd. By the way, 95.7 Game is live at the Hilton in Santa Clara today to get you ready for tonight's matchup between the Rams and the Niners. Stay tuned in all day. Our coverage is brought to you by Jim Beam Bourbon Whiskey. Taste the world's #1 bourbon and Harris Ranch beef. Visit your local Chavez supermarkets for all your beef and tailgate needs. Harris Ranch beef. There you go.
It's
You're
an
listening.
excellent meat.
It is great. You're listening to 95.7 The Game, KGMZ FM and HD1 San Francisco. Always live on the free Odyssey app. Download the Odyssey app and favorite 95.7 The Game for the best and most up-to-date sports coverage. And don't forget that you can also watch us every day on our YouTube and Twitch streams. Just log on and search 95.7 The Game. Let's go to OG all the way up in Seattle, the Pacific Northwest. We got Niner fans up there. OG watching us on YouTube. What's up, OG?
Big time. Yeah, I'm a Bay Area guy. I'm just up in Seattle for work. But I'm excited for the Niners. I think, look, we've got a championship defense, a Super Bowl winning caliber championship defense. And if I look at all the games yesterday, all those top teams, Chiefs, Bills, you name it, how would they fare against our defense? I don't think that they do that well.
I'm with you.
I think our defense
would clamp down on them.
Yep.
But I look at our offense, and I'm so worried.
I'm the same way.
So worried that we don't have any answers. We don't have any answers. I don't know how we're going to get out of what happened last week because I don't see that Kyle has the clarity. I feel like Jimmy is not settled in. So I'm really worried. So I want to hear what Bonte and what you guys have to say about how are the Niners going to fix their offense moving forward. What's the game plan?
It's such a great question, and I don't have an answer for it. I know this. They got to get Danny Green. He was, I guess, missed a practice this week. I don't even know where he's at physically. They got to get someone like him going because they have zero pop. They have the 51-yard run from Debo, and then I believe the second biggest play of the year is like a 37-yard run by Jeff Wilson Jr., and that's about it.
Yeah, they got to get explosives in the passing game. That's where you got to fix this offense. You have to get Kittle involved down the field. You have to get Debo involved down the field. Move Debo away from the line of scrimmage. Stop running him against 7 to 8 man fronts. They know it's coming. The Rams last year in the NFC Championship game played 9 in the box. They said, Jimmy beat us over the top. That's how you fix this offense.
And that was with the healthy Elijah Mitchell.
Yeah, exactly.
Who led the NFL in 20-plus yard runs.
So stretch the field vertically. Now, you may say, well, you can't do that with Jimmy G. Well, man, you sure the hell better try.
I know.
You better try. Get Ayuk down the field. So get these guys in advantageous matchups here and get the ball out fast, obviously. Run me some good screenplays. Can you run me some good screens? Now, it's going to be tough to do that because Bobby Wagner and Leonard Floyd sniffed those out left and right. So you probably can't run a screen tonight. But I think the way to open up this offense is you got to stretch the field vertically. Stretch the field vertically like you were going to do with Trey Lance. Got to say, Jimmy, I need you to make a couple throws a game.
Well, that was in the NFC Championship game. They got Kittle isolated on a linebacker and had the throw that they needed on the very first drive. Couldn't they hit early in the game? Like, if they score a touchdown in the first 7, 8, 9 minutes, I'll take a huge deep breath. I feel like the longer the game goes, because they're so much better in the first quarter offensively, the longer the game goes, the more I worry about them finding some pop in the offense. Like, what's the wrinkle tonight?
Wow. Is the wrinkle Brock Purdy?
No. I mean, we got to see it with Jimmy first.
I'm kidding, man.
Now, are you, though?
I'm kidding. I'm not there with Brock Purdy. I'm not there with Brock Purdy.
37th best college quarterbacking
that's a lie.
History of all time.
That's a lie.
That's
I've seen 37. I've seen 37 better quarterbacks this last decade than Brock Purdy. I don't care about the numbers that he played within the Big 12. Do not get me.
I'll take Kyler's one and done in Oklahoma.
Yeah, exactly. He played 4 years at Iowa State. He's very mid. Okay, mid. I told you. I watched this game. Had a lot of chicken on the game, as Marshawn Lynch would say. Iowa State versus Iowa, biggest game in Ames, Iowa in a long time.
The Cyclones.
And Brock Purdy threw up on himself and got benched in that game. Okay? Don't give me this thing that he's the 37th best quarterback in college football history. Are you kidding me?
Well, that's what the numbers tell you.
I don't give a damn about the numbers. He's not even the 37th best quarterback in the last decade in college football. Are you kidding me?
That was Tim Rattay's claim to fame. He had outthrown Terry Bradshaw. Remember that? At Louisiana Tech, he broke all of Terry Bradshaw's records.
Oh, my gosh. 37th best quarterback in college football history. Imagine Joe Montana, Joe Theismann. Imagine, hell, even Rick Meyer. All right, Kerry Collins, Jamarcus Russell. All right, 37th best quarterback, Brock Purdy. What are we doing here? Stop it with the Purdy stuff. I'm going to lose my mind with the Purdy stuff.
Can you give me 1 minute here? Watching the game last night, and I know this will never happen. I know. I freely admit it. I know it's not going to happen. So don't come in and say, Joe, it's never going to happen. I'm asking you, hypothetically, I would give up a first-rounder and 2 second-rounders to go get Brady right now.
Why would Tampa Bay do that?
I know they wouldn't, but I'm saying, like, what would you give up to get Brady for this year?
Come on.
What would you do?
Playing Madden?
No, I'm asking you.
To give up Brady?
Yeah. What would you give up? I'd be willing to give up, because I know they gave up their first-rounder already in 2023, but 2024, I'd give up at least multiple firsts and multiple seconds to get Brady. I would, for this year.
Where's that coming from?
Just me watching Brady and wishing he was a Niner. I'm watching Chris Godwin, and I'm like, Ayuk can be as good as Chris Godwin. There's no doubt in my mind. There's no doubt in my mind. Cameron Brate, this guy's always open. George Kittle can't become a superstar with
Shanahan let Brady run the offense?
Brady's going to audible at the line every single time, no matter what. Don't even matter.
So then you're going to have friction with Shanahan and Brady.
Another thing, watching like Leonard Fournette, like no one wanted Leonard Fournette, number 4 overall
now
pick.
Look at
he
him.
looks great.
He looks great.
And I know they lost that game, but like, it's just I watch Brady and I get so frustrated.
You know when I get frustrated? How about the other guy on the other sideline? How about Patrick Mahomes?
He's amazing.
Shanahan didn't even scout him. They didn't even scout him.
Yeah, I know. That's pretty sad. He might be I think he's more talented than Aaron Rodgers. I think he's the greatest physical specimen, the quarterback, in terms of throwing the ball all around the field. You could take Josh Allen, and you're not wrong. Josh is awesome. I'm taking Mahomes.
I'm taking Dan Marino, but he's right there.
I'm taking Mahomes over
Dan Marino. You seen Dan Marino?
Mahomes is in the middle of it. I mean, he's like 27.
LQ Austin dropping a hat, Matt. We'll get you on the other side. I got Lubbock, man. He's a rare form. What the hell did the Giants do to piss him off? I got San Francisco worrying about everything. I got Lutman just bitter about the Giants and Gabe Kapler's end of the game speech to the home faithful at Oracle Park. Did you see how he slipped in? And next year, I'm like, oh, so he's going to be back next year. It's been guaranteed to be back next year. Maybe that's why Lutman's all bent out of shape.
And Larry Bear sent an email out to me and the rest of the fans.
Did he? What'd he say?
I'm just apologizing for underperforming this year, and the comments on Twitter were wild.
Got a personal email from Larry Bear?
Well, yeah.
You're going to need to forward me that email. I need to read that.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't get that email. I didn't get that.
Apology not accepted.
Oh, sorry, Sonny.
Wow. What's coming up? Your phone calls. 888-957-9570 to rolls along. How the Niners going to win this game? I'm guaranteeing it. Defense. And limit the mistakes, of course. Just don't let Jimmy throw it more than 15 times. They'll be all right. That's coming up on a game sponsored by Caltrain Stormwater.
We see a lot of trash on our highways and in our waterways. This isn't what we want. Clean highways, clean water. Now that is what we want. You can help change this to that. Learn how at cleanwaterca.com from the Caltrans Stormwater Program.
If you're a professional builder or a designer, here's some good news from Golden State Lumber. Their relationship with Capital Lumber, Cal Cascade, Humboldt Salt Mill, and other suppliers has led to an increase in lumber inventory. And we know there's been so many shortages lately. Additionally, Golden State's state-of-the-art Stockton facility is fully equipped with a wall panel production facility. Golden State can help you save space, labor, and time with prefabricated walls delivered directly to the job site. Golden State strives to deliver the materials the very next day, and in some cases, the same day. And remember, the best tools you can use on the job site is the Golden State app, which provides greater access to the industry-leading services team. You'll have access to resources and important zoning regulations, permitting details, and hundreds of user guides at your fingertips. The Golden State app is available at goldenstatelumber.com, Google Play, and the App Store. Supplying the Bay Area since 1954. Golden State, when you succeed, we succeed.
There's a reason Comcast Business powers more businesses than any other provider. Actually, there's a few. Comcast Business offers the fastest, reliable network, the peace of mind that comes with Security Edge, helping to protect all your connected devices, and the most reliable 5G mobile network. Want me to keep going? I can. Whether your small business is starting or growing, you need Comcast Business. Technology solutions that put you ahead and give you serious savings. Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
Get started with fast speeds and advanced security. Together for just $69.99 a month for 12 months with a 2-year agreement. Or find out how to get up to a $650 prepaid card with a qualifying bundle. Limited time offer, restrictions apply. New 50 megabits per second internet and Security Edge customers only. Requires enrollment in EcoBill and AutoPay. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra and subject to change. Comcast Business Mobile utilizes the network with the most RootMetrics 5G data reliability wins in 1H 2022. Results may vary, not an endorsement.
Everything, our farm, our stand, our pop-up shop, it really all started when we discovered the benefits of local, raw honey for our family.
And then we decided to turn it into a business.
We were looking for something to help us get up and running.
So we got the Chase Business Complete Banking Account.
It's more than a bank account. It comes with Quick Accept, which lets us take card payments anytime, anywhere in the U.S. using the Chase mobile app. Plus, we get same-day deposits at no extra cost. For us, it's more than honey. It's about sharing a little sweetness with the world.
Get the Chase Business Complete Banking Account with the essentials you need to help get your business going. Learn more at chase.com/business-complete-banking. Chase for business. Make more of what's yours. Quick Accept is not available in U.S. territories. Enrollment required. Usage subject to approval. Same-day deposits available for payment payments before 8 p.m. Eastern Time, Sunday to Friday. Fees and rates apply for checking and processing. Limitations and restrictions apply. Participants compensated. Merchant services provided by Payment Tech LLC and WePay Inc., subsidiaries of JP Morgan Chase Bank and a member FDIC.
Hi, welcome to the IKEA Fall Savings Event.
Hey, I'm checking off my fall to-do list. I've got apple picking done. Now I need a cozy rug for cider tasting night.
Well, we've got offers on rugs, lighting, and more. And as an IKEA family member, you'll save $20 when you spend $200 or more pre-tax.
Great. Now I actually have to make cider.
Visit us in-store or at IKEA-USA.com/fall savings event to get ready and save. Offer valid 10/7 to 10/10 in the U.S. Discount applied proportionally across items purchased as shown on receipt. See store and IKEA-USA.com/fall savings event for complete terms and restrictions.
Do you think all premium fuels are the same? Well, your engine doesn't. Shell V-Power Nitro Plus helps keep your engine running like new because it's engineered to defend against 4 main engine threats: gunk, wear, corrosion, and friction. So next time, choose Shell's most advanced fuel ever. It's fuel for thought. In engines that continuously use Shell V-Power Nitro Plus premium gasoline.
Elise and Carl's Bakery needed a small business loan fast, but instead of going to On Deck, Carl called
Lone Falcon!
Really? Carl? There's a better way to get a fast small business loan. Go to OnDeck.com. And if approved, get your loan as soon as the same day. Your loan is on deck. Depending on certain loan attributes, your business loan may be issued by OnDeck or Celtic Bank, a Utah Chartered Industrial Bank member FDIC. Limited eligibility for same-day funding. OnDeck does not lend in every state. All loans subject to lender approval.
Anywhere fans go to cheer on their team, there are behind-the-scenes MVPs, ensuring everything is game day ready. We see you, Joe, fixing seats so every fan can enjoy every game. And Allie, who keeps her stadium running smoothly from the moment the first game starts to the last play of the season. At Grainger, you're our MVPs, and we're always here for you with supplies and solutions for every industry and 24/7 customer support. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Are you seeing the telomeres here? Come here, look at the scope.
Dr. Ocasio's lab startup just discovered a gene therapy breakthrough.
The cells have already doubled.
He needs a fleet of research assistants before this breakthrough breaks them.
We need lab techs, research assistants.
Indeed can help him hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. We instantly connect you with quality candidates whose resumes on Indeed match your job description. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
Listen to Bonte and Shasky each day this week around 7:30 for your chance to win a $200 gift card to Kirby. Kirby is your driveway mechanic. Brakes, oil changes, car washes, and more. Get all the info on our contest page at 957thegame.com.
It's a monster Monday night matchup.
Shut up, all of you. Just beat the Rams.
We're live from the Hilton Santa Clara for Monday Night Football.
Quarterback sneak. Jimmy Garoppolo puts it away for San Francisco.
On the Bay Area's sports station, 95.7 The Game.
Second and 12, Samuel, wide receiver screen, good play, big play, and in for the touchdown. He led the league in yards after the catch, and this, for 44, he does it all.
How do you prepare for a guy like Deebo Samuel, a unique player? How do you game plan for a guy like that?
Who?
Deebo Samuel.
Who's that?
The receiver.
They did a lot of good things as far as, reverses and things like that. He just made some good plays today.
Now, back to the morning roast with Bonte and Shasky.
Is this, you know what? Maybe play some Mac Dre, play some Nicotino, play something for this guy. Because San Fran Shasky, for an hour and 10 minutes, it's been lost. He's been worried. He's been fearful. I've never heard him so complimentary of Aaron Donald, who still doesn't know who Deebo Samuel is. Maybe this gets San Fran Shasky going. Maybe it brings out the butcher in him.
Town in my clean ass bands.
Are we coming? Are you coming?
Clean ass rims. What's up?
I'm
fat like Ted Turner.
Oh, you back?
Yes, and I'm ready. It's Monday Night Football tonight. Let's do this. Here's the problem with Aaron Donald.
You don't
Aaron
sound
Donald's
ready.
so disrespectful to Deebo Samuel. And Aaron Donald is one of the all-time greatest football players I've ever seen live. I got a chance to see Reggie White live. I got a chance to see Lawrence Taylor live. I think Aaron Donald is every bit as good as those guys. And I'm not disrespecting those legends. I'm putting Aaron Donald on a level that I've never seen. And I just look at the evolution of the Rams. He's been a constant. And then everything else has kind of evolved around him. Like, he has been that dude. The first time that I went to Levi Stadium as a season ticket holder, I had season tickets go back to Kansas City, but when I finally ended up buying in at Levi's, the Niners wore the all-whites. I believe it was 2018.
Game.
Todd Gurley was the star running back that everything went through.
39-10, the Rams
and
won
Aaron
that day.
Donald was relentless in that game. I believe he had 3 strips in that game. I think they only recovered 1 or 2 of them, but he was just ripping things out like an accordion, and he's just unstoppable. So I have tremendous respect for him. But I keep going back to, what is the 49ers game plan for neutralizing him? Is he just going to throw Brunskill in front of him? You got Brunskill, Banks, and Burford in front of Aaron Donald with no Trent Williams?
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, San Fran Shasky, we need to send him to Patagonia and bring out the Frisco Shasky and put a North Face on you. Because you did start wearing Patagonias.
And Patagonias are very... I'm not going to allow any Patagonia slander.
No, a lot of slander.
Once you buy one of their coats, you realize how good they are.
I ran into Jordan Ramirez at Media Day.
And if they want to, drape me out and stuff,
listen,
hit up our marketing team.
I ran into Jordan Ramirez at Media Day.
Uh-huh.
J-Ram. We know him. He's Steph Curry's photographer. He travels around with Steph. And he was just like, all these newbie San Francisco people wearing their little Patagonias. And that made me realize, Patagonia ain't a Frisco thing. We wear North Faces out here.
Okay.
All you little trendy techies want to wear Patagonias. You have turned into that. I don't know what's happened to you. I don't know what's happened. A little success on the morning show. All of a sudden, your head's this big and you're wearing Patagonias, and San Francisco all worried about everything in the world.
As everyone else moves out of San Francisco, I'm the one who still pays property taxes here. Let's just let the record be shown.
Man, you're really
I'll
scared.
wear whatever the hell I want.
Patagonia, San Francisco fits the bill. LQ and Brentwood, what's happening? Watch it on YouTube. Come on, man. LQ, you're not worried about tonight, are you?
Buster, you see, I hate to say it, but I'm with San Francisco this morning, man. I'm worried.
Oh, my God.
Said it. How is this O-line going to hold up with this D-line? We have 2 rookie guards, a center that has come back from an injury. We're missing our all-world left tackle, and we have a below-average right tackle. The only way we're going to win this game, it's like you guys said, we played perfect on defense throughout the whole entire game. No mistakes. Minimum mistakes. And Bosa needs to ball out. He needs to have an Aldon Smith game Monday night versus the Steelers type game. And we're going to win this game.
Yeah.
That's all I got, guys.
Well, I would love for them to have a special teams moment. I know they got one in the Green Bay game, but it feels like special teams in terms of them having a game-breaking return or a big block or something like that. That would be something that they could really use in their back pocket.
Yeah, I would love that. Defense touchdown. Give me a defensive touchdown.
God, that's asking a lot. How many defensive touchdowns have there been in the NFL this year?
Mika Fitzpatrick yesterday.
Yeah, and then he got hurt.
Raiders had one. Robertson.
That's right. Ball got stripped, yeah.
There's been some defensive touchdowns.
Robertson looks good in that 21.
He does look good in that 21. There's been some defensive touchdowns this year. A lot of defensive plays, actually. I'm looking at Aaron Donald's stats in 15 games against the 49ers. In 15 games.
What's he averaging?
5 and 10 against the Niners all time. 12.5 sacks against the Niners in 12 games.
Wow.
It feels like 3 came in one game. You know what the Niners have done? Even in Monday night game last year, they neutralized him.
He's on pace for 16, 17 sacks in the season just versus the Niners. That's pretty good.
They neutralized Aaron Donald.
That's about on par with who he is.
They've done well against Aaron Donald in the last few years.
Well, and the thing that's hard for me to escape my mind is, again, season on the line last year in the NFC Championship game. He gathered the troops in the fourth quarter, screaming and yelling, huffing and puffing, and then went out there and just wrecked shop.
He did wreck shop.
He doesn't get a sack for that final play, but he caused that interception.
He did.
Then that's a great example of the stats can be misleading right there. Watch the final drive. Aaron Donald literally snuffed out every play.
See, you have changed. Comcast Business Text Line, 925. Shasky buying $150 hoses just so he doesn't fry his hands dirty. You're right, Ponte. He has changed. Dropping a hat, Matt, in San Francisco. Listening on the radio. Can we get rid of San Francisco? Where's the real Butcher dropping a hat, Matt? Where's the real Butcher?
What? Good morning. How y'all doing? The Butcher Boy, I don't know, man. The Butcher Boy became a Jimmy G hater, but it's gonna be all right. Look, it's gonna start. It's gonna start with this defense, right? They played well last game, but they need to get some turnovers. That's how they beat the Rams last year on Monday night. And then on offense, right? It's about rhythm, right? It's about Kyle Shanahan coming with the game plan to not play conservative, but to get Jimmy G and get these our prolific offensive weapons. Get the ball to them, right? Because that offensive line is not going to hold up. The thing I don't like about Shanahan when he came to San Francisco is that he didn't bring that offense he had in Atlanta. He didn't try to blow teams out. When you got this type of defense, try to go out there and score points early. You know what I mean? The defense is going to take care of the rest.
There it is, dropping a hat, Matt. This defense has to dominate tonight. There's no ands, ifs, or buts. Last year, they held the Rams to 10 points. They came back from 17-0. Hell, they scored 20 in the NFC Championship game. Should have been good enough to win, but the defense was on the field a lot. 35 minutes in that NFC Championship game. Rams did what they had to do to keep the ball and keep away, and they ran the ball effectively against the Niners in that NFC Championship game. It kept them on schedule. So ever since Shasky dropped Boy from Butcher Boy, he hasn't been the same. Leave my guy alone, man. If we're going to get him up, we're going to get him. By the time we leave here, San Francisco will be a thing of the past.
I'm actually considering changing my Twitter and Instagram handles and removing the name completely. I'm legitimately thinking about that.
To make it what?
Just, like Snoop Dogg. I don't want to be called Snoop Dogg, Doggy Dog, until I'm like 60 years old. So I'm thinking of switching it up. Just going to my real name.
Butcher? Or no?
Joe Shasky the third.
Oh, come on.
Joe Shasky, I.
See, you're changing on me.
I was just thinking about it.
All of a sudden, you make some new money and you want to change your name
It's just a
you want
slight
to change your
rebranding.
avatar.
It's a slight rebranding.
Oh, gosh.
Slight. And I don't even like the word brand.
Wow.
It's been done. There was Whitey Gleason. Now there's Kevin Michael Whitey Gleason. That's what he does now. So
is that what he does?
Yeah.
There you go. My favorite story.
This guy
my wife came to the studio. I go, hey, I didn't even know his real name was Kevin. I'm like, hey, hon, Michelle, this is Whitey. He goes, Kevin. And I was like, I'm so sorry. My bad. I felt like such a jerk.
Man, the Niners are winning this game tonight. They're going to improve to 2-2. And they'll go on the road to Carolina looking for a split in Carolina and Atlanta. They will win this game tonight because we've been told about this defense being great. Well, tonight's a chance to be great in front of Troy Aikman and Joe Buck and a Monday night audience. It's a chance to be great again like they were last Sunday. I need a couple takeaways. I need sacks. I need fumbles. I may need a pick six or a fumble recovery for a touchdown. The Rams are wounded. They're a flawed football team, and this offensive line is in shambles for the LA Rams. This defense, led by Nick Bosa, Fred Warner Jr., Hufanga, should dominate tonight. I expect a dominant performance in front of the nation tonight. I do. I really do. And then Jimmy Garoppolo, do what you did last Monday night. Don't let him throw the ball over 10 yards. He had one completion over 10 yards last year against the Rams on Monday Night Football. They won 31-10. All right? Niners will win this game. I'm not worried about tonight. I'm not. I feel actually really good about tonight. I think McVay brings out the best in Shanahan. He does. I think Bobby Turner being back, that's a plus. DeMeco Ryan's going to be flying around on the sideline. This team will hit, and they will run the ball down their throats. It's not going to come down to Jimmy Garoppolo. Be all right.
I mean,
be all right.
They're going to beat the Rams and Jimmy's not going to have anything to do with it? Like, if they're going to beat the Rams, Jimmy's going to have to do something.
He didn't have to do anything. He didn't have much to do with it last year.
He's got to play better than he did last week.
There's no doubt.
It's almost impossible for him to play back-to-back weeks that bad. He's, 8-9-1 after a loss during the Shanahan era? Him and them together?
So you should be confident.
Well, look, they played so bad on offense. Here's the thing that I worry about. The thing that I worry about is that I believe Denver's offense to be really bad. Okay? Really bad. And I believe the Bears' offense to be really bad. And also Seattle.
What about the Rams' offense?
Just hear me out. So this feels like by far and away the stiffest test for this defense. And the offense has to meet them at least a third of the way and score some points for them.
Rams scored 10 against Buffalo week 1. All right?
That was a blitzkrieg.
Yeah. They scored 20 against Arizona last week, and they didn't necessarily look great. Arizona just looked worse. Rams offense isn't lighting anybody on fire.
No, but these two teams know each other probably as well as anyone else in the
Divisional
NFL.
Divisional game. Division games are tough. I don't think the Rams are scoring. I see a 20-10 game. I see 20-10, 23-10. Rams aren't going to be moving the ball.
I don't know about predictions. I look at Cooper Kupp and I say to myself, no matter who they've brought in, and part of why they brought in Ward was to slow down someone like Cooper Kupp. Even when you try to suffocate him, he still gets his 7 for 95.
So now, this is why you bring in Charvarius Ward. This is why you have Mosley on the other side. This is why you have a pass rush. Come on. Let's go. Ben in McLaren Park. He's not worried. He's listening on the radio. Ben, you know the Niners are winning tonight, right?
Okay, boys. Vontae, I'm jumping on your back like a gorilla, baby. Come on now.
I can carry you.
And then
I carry Shasky every morning.
Real quick too. Yeah, it's okay that you have trepidation. That's not a problem. But you boys, you lead me through my mornings. So I love you. I love you both for all what you do for morning radio on sports. But Shasky, it's okay. Just because the candlestick's gone or it's growing. It's growing down there. It's a thing that needs to happen. And tonight is a big night. But Kyle has to open up the offense a little bit, I hope.
Yes.
And he can't be
What's that look like? What's that look like? Targeting Kittle?
Yes, of course. Everybody. You did open up. I don't care if he's a rookie or somebody that ain't there. Let Jimmy loose. Let Jimmy be free. Let him run through the field and just go ahead.
Like the Sound of Music.
There you go.
Jimmy Garoppolo running through the hills of Switzerland. Dude, I have no idea what that reference is.
No, I don't. I have no idea. I was just looking at
the hills are alive with the Sound of Music.
Look at you.
Hills are alive.
Look at you.
Yeah,
Over the hills, Led Zeppelin.
Well, that's a good song. That's not stitching music, but I don't rock with that.
Purple Pills, Eminem and D12.
Oh, I remember that. That was a bad song. Terrible song. Promoting ecstasy? Come on. What are we doing to our kids? Dave Johnson, low energy show today. We were all hedging for the emotional heartbreak to come. That's where we're at, Niner fans. We're hedging for the emotional heartbreak.
No, I just look again.
Jeez, I'm not living like that no more. I just watched the Warriors this weekend in Japan. I watched a lot of great college football. I watched the NFL yesterday. Even went to the Giants game. Just said, you know what? We're going to go to Oracle Park season finale. Whatever. Let's get out the house, family. You know what? I'm not worried. I'm not going to live my life like that.
It's not about worrying. It's not about worrying.
By the way, the streets are saying you better not change your hood name.
Oh.
You change your hood name, Butcher, business will not be booming around here.
Okay,
That's
thanks.
part of the alert.
Thanks, Antonio
Fontaine
Brown.
the Butcher.
Okay.
Fontaine the Butcher and Bonte. Come on, you can't change that name. The Niners got you so rattled that you're ready to change your name. Ready to change your entire You've talked about branding. I've never heard you talk about branding. That's how bad it is for you, right?
I watched
Niners,
football all
please,
day yesterday.
Baby Jesus, God, everybody. Get this guy a win tonight.
I need one. I admit.
He needs one. You may need one more than Shanahan.
I'm down and out. But here's the thing. I'm watching football all day yesterday. Yesterday was a couch game for your boy. All day, I was on the couch watching football. And every single game on the red zone, playmakers galore. Quarterbacks making plays. And so, and there were defenses. I'm not trying to dismiss that.
Even Jacksonville looks like they got played. Now, Trevor Lawrence turned the ball over a lot.
But he looks way better.
Playmakers.
Yeah, Trevor looks a lot better, right? I'm watching the game of football yesterday, and then it was night-capped by that Kansas City Chiefs-Tampa Bay game. And those are probably unfair comparisons because everyone's going to look small in comparison to those two teams. But the way that these tight ends are used, whether it's Mark Andrews, whether it's
TJ Hawkinson.
Hawkinson's getting thrown to a lot.
Disley in Seattle's getting thrown to.
And I'm watching Kelsey last night, and even though he's double and triple teamed, it is a clear point of emphasis for Kansas City to get him involved and to have him out there running routes because it creates space for others.
How about Dallas Goedert, Philadelphia? He's getting plays. He's getting plays.
Well done in that.
He's a baller.
But I'm saying we got to open Kittle up.
Yeah, I agree.
they've got to open Kittle up. They've got to find a way to get him going. I don't want to hear about how great of an inline blocker he is. We need points on the board, and you're not going to score points if you're just going to be running Jeff Wilson into the back of Brunskill all game. Throw the ball around a little, open it up. I don't even care if you go 3 and out. Trust your defense, move the ball down the field, trust in Jimmy Garoppolo, and throw to George Kittle.
I agree. George Kittle's a tone setter. When he makes plays, it resonates with the entire football team. It's a juice play, right? It gives the crowd juice.
Yes.
It gives the team juice. He starts going. He's swagging out. And the Rams are like, oh, gosh, how do we defend this guy? How do we defend this guy? Then it leaves Ayuk and Debo wide open. But this did make me laugh here. This text, 650 Cowcats business text line. Shasky really went from the butcher boy to the vegan lad.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Are you eating scones now? Are you eating vegan scones now, San Francisco? Is that what's happening? Oh, man. Come on. It's Monday Night Football, folks. Hit me with the theme, Spadoni. Get the theme back up, man. It's the Rams in town, the Super Bowl champs who ended their season in February. Come on. All these Niner fans worried. This is not the Niner fan base I grew up with. Niner fans I grew up with expected excellence. Niner fans I grew up with were pissed off if they didn't win by 30. All right? And it's the same old sorry-ass Rams. No matter what. They could go from they could play in St. Louis, L.A., Anaheim. I don't give a damn where they play. It's the same old sorry-ass Rams. And the Niners dominate. This is a win tonight.
You know why I'm sad?
Why?
Because the Rams have 2 Super Bowls since we've won our last.
I don't look at it like 2. Why'd you bring me back down? I just played the Monday Night theme for you.
2.
Get the music back up, Spinelli.
And Seattle's
Get the music back
1-1.
up. Come on. Come on. This guy said this about your player. You're not fired up?
How do you prepare for a guy like Deebo Samuel, a unique player? How do you game plan for a guy like that?
Who?
Deebo Samuel.
Who's that?
The receiver.
They did a lot of good things as far as, reverses and things like that. He just made some good plays today.
That guy said that about Deebo Samuel. And you're out here talking about you're worried?
Deebo needs to have a monster game. There's no doubt about it.
People watching on YouTube, and you're worried for them. They didn't come for this.
Deebo's going to have a big game. Is he a running back or a wide receiver?
He's a wide receiver. Use him as a wide receiver, please.
See, I think he should
Stop
be a
running
running
up
back.
against 8-man boxes.
If you're asking me, I'll be like, Jeff Wilson Jr., take a hike. You're going to be my short yardage guy. I'm going straight to Deebo.
Fantasy football purposes, I don't mind Jeff Wilson Jr. having a mediocre game. Just say that. I'll put it out there right now. No, I need Deebo out wide. I need him down the field. I need him in space. All right? I don't need him running up the A-gap against number 99, Aaron Donald. Because Aaron Donald will know who he is, and he will smash him. All right? Enough with Deebo at running back. I don't want to see it. All right, Austin and Redwood City. Because I got, the vibes in here. I got Lubman rattled. Spadoni's the only one. He's a Raider fan. He's all happy. He loves this right now. Spadoni is loving this right now as a Raider fan. Look at the little Niner fans worried. Ooh. Austin, listening on the radio. Austin, Redwood City. What's happening?
Hey, no much. We ain't worried. I ain't worried. Shasky. Hey, who is Aaron Donald? Who's Aaron Donald?
I don't know. The multiple defensive player of the year.
He's just a 3-time
First ballot Hall of Famer.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Hey, Austin.
Come on.
Austin. That's the guy who does give me nightmares. 3-time DPOY.
Come on, man.
I had to wear a jersey because of Aaron Donald.
Come on.
He's disrespecting Deebo, so who is he?
Yeah. He was being mad.
He's John Randall meets Reggie White, and that's all.
Yeah. Okay, but here, this is what I got. Hey, man. Hey, Kyle Shanahan needs to wake up and get out of bed because he battled with Pete Carroll. Pete Carroll over there sweating. Look like he young over there. Look like he came off the football field. We just need Kyle Shanahan to wake up, get out the bed, and let Jimmy loose. Let him loose. And one more thing after that, hey, we need a receiver, a big receiver like a Terrell Owens. I guarantee if Terrell Owens came back, he'd still give somebody 1,000 yards. But yeah, if we can go get Cole Beasley off the butt.
Wait, Austin. You just said you want a big receiver like T.O., and then you pivot to Cole Beasley, who's probably 5'8".
Yeah, but what I'm saying, if we can't get that Terrell Owens type player.
So you want another small guy?
I know he can run routes.
Yeah, I mean, we said the same thing about Trey Taylor, but you're right about Cole Beasley. He's not bad.
Cole Beasley caught one pass yesterday and fell straight to the ground, and Brady was ready to go over there and strangle him.
I mean, Cole Beasley probably wouldn't work in this market for other things, for other reasons, but you can't go from T.O. to Cole Beasley. Now you lose me. Austin, you were rolling. T.O., I'm with you. We need a big receiver.
It's worth a shot.
Yeah, but then you can't go from That's
a 4.
That's the best joke of the day. That's the best joke of the day. It's the best joke of the day.
Hey, constipated. Gosh. Look, here's the reality of this morning is if you're a 49er fan, as I'm the most diehard, and look, I'm very worried about the Rams. You can make the argument, Joe, even if they lose, they're still in it. I hear you. I wake up this morning, and the first thing that I think about is that, my God, the NFC's wide open. If I just had competent offensive play, the 49ers would be one of the top 3 or 4 teams in the NFC in everybody's power rankings. No doubt about it. If they could just get some form of competent offensive play, that's literally all we're asking for. Green Bay looks terrible.
Yep.
They look terrible.
Do we really believe in the Dallas Cowboys?
I think their defense is elite.
Michael Parsons right now is a DPOY.
Yeah, I think I got to give Cooper Rush his credit because Bonte, we can laugh all we want. He's making more plays with his feet and his arm than Jimmy is right now.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think that's a debate.
I know.
Watch the games.
Cowboy fans are laughing at us saying that, hey, offer Jimmy Garoppolo straight to Dallas. Yeah. Joke's on us. No, but I hear you with the quarterback play. So we all watched it yesterday.
And Tampa Bay looks they look beat up and flawed.
They are.
But I fear Brady more than anyone.
Well, their offensive line took a lot of hits.
Yes.
Their offensive line took a lot of hits.
And the other team that I fear, obviously, tremendously is the Rams because you have to give them the benefit of the doubt. I look at Arizona, and I know people are going to scoff at Arizona.
They're 2-2.
I've been saying it for a month. They're a team that scares me.
They're
big
2-2. And we can laugh at Arizona all you want to. Think about how they won those games on the road. They're 2-2. Now they're 2 games away. 3 games away from having Hopkins back in the lineup.
But if we were just ranking like personnel groups, I would say the 49ers have a top 2 or 3 personnel defense in terms of defense in the NFC.
But what about offense?
Well, they have nice personnel, but they don't play well.
Yeah.
And that's where I'm so frustrated. I'm like, you gotta see some explosion. And that's where I'm looking at the head coach and the quarterback, and I'm saying, come on, guys, let's go. Tonight's the night. And I need my playmakers to step up. You got to give them opportunities to ball.
The thing is that I noticed, and we'll go back to the calls, E-Money and George, hang on tight. The offenses look modern in Buffalo.
Philly.
You want to go Kansas City. You want to go Tampa. Hell, even Cincinnati, Miami. I mean,
McCarthy, give McCarthy credit. McCarthy's doing this with a backup.
Hey, but listen.
I laugh at McCarthy, so when you wake up and you win multiple games with your backup quarterback, you deserve credit.
I'm not going to go crazy because they beat the Washington Commanders.
It doesn't matter. It's a division game.
New York Giants.
It's a division game.
Yeah, it is a division game, but those teams stink. All right? They stink. We're talking about 2 of the worst teams in the NFL. Carson Wentz has no time to throw whatsoever.
Agreed.
So I'm looking, but to your point, the offenses that look modern, right? Minnesota, their offense looks like a modern-day offense. That's my biggest issue, is the Niners' offense, as Baldy described it last Tuesday on the Morning Roast. The Niners' offense looks beige. It's bland. It's flat. It's boring. It's conservative. It looks constipated at times. I need Shanahan to evolve a little bit here and make some things happen. Where's the explosion in the passing game? That's why I hired you. Because in today's game, you need to throw the ball at some point, whether it's the end of the game, third down, money downs. They were 0 for 9 to start last week on third downs. Can we get some third down conversions that extend drives, keeps the defense on the field? They were punt. Broncos had the ball for 20 minutes in the second half. 20 to 30. Defense is not going to last like that. No wonder they gave up a drive at the end of the game. So Shanahan, I want to see him evolve this offense and get it a little more explosive. Now, everybody can say it goes back to the quarterback, Jimmy Garoppolo. Well, you know what, Shanahan? What do you got to lose? Call everything. Open up the playbook. And if Jimmy can't get it done, then maybe we're having a different conversation tomorrow about the quarterback position. That's where we're at.
I just have a hard time believing that we're going to see this team score 25 points. I mean, 25. What did they average in 2019?
I don't think they need 25.
What did they average?
29.9.
That feels years away, doesn't it?
No.
I mean, that might have well have happened in the 2010s.
Well,
God, that feels like forever ago.
It was a long time ago.
I mean, man, but what happened? Why is it the teams have figured out Jimmy Garoppolo? Is it teams have figured out this offense? Like, why is the team so inept on offense right now?
Part of it is the quarterback. Part of it is the offensive line. Part of it is play calling. When you look under Shanahan, right? We talk about 2019. Look at his offenses in terms of points per game.
Yeah.
2017, they were 20th. 2018, they were 21st. Now, you want to give them mulligans for not having a quarterback? Fine, give them mulligans. 2019, 20 points.
Yeah, but we can't give Mulligan, just real quick.
But he's getting a mulligan this year.
On 2018, like that's the year Kittle broke all the records.
Everybody's giving him mulligans.
So like we pick and choose like a buffet cart.
I'm not giving him mulligans.
And they had a huge win against Seattle down the stretch.
Shanahan already has a built-in mulligan now. Trey Lance's starting quarterback is out. He's already getting a mulligan. We've already said he's not getting fired.
It's a lot of mulligans.
So 7 years,
I
a lot of
allow
mulligans.
a breakfast ball. I don't know if I allow a mulligan on every shot.
You guys are giving me the mulligans. I've been critical of Shanahan, and everybody said it's not Shanahan's fault. But as I go on to the points per game, 21st in 2020, 21st in the league. Last year, the Niners were 13th in points per game. 13th. Right now, they're 28th. So I don't see offensive genius in these numbers.
Well, and that's what...
And hold on. One last thing. Because I think correlates with everything. The takeaways, giveaways, and the penalties. They're in the bottom half of the league in both under Kyle Shanahan in his 6 years. So how many mulligans do you want to give them?
Well, and comparing him to Andy Reid, which people can say that's unfair, but like a lot of people think Andy Reid's the best play caller in the game. He's been a coach for 23 NFL seasons.
He evolves.
He's been in the top 10 for scoring and overall offense 19 of those years.
Thank you.
Now, I believe Shanahan has 14 years of play callers, been in the top 10 5 times.
That's not good enough.
Well, I would argue that Shanahan's taken over some pretty bad teams.
I mean,
when he was an OC.
I saw Andy Reid coach up a team with James Thrash and Todd Pinkston.
I know.
To NFC Championship after NFC Championship. I was at an Eagles game in the mid-90s, and the Niners were the throwbacks with Tio Garcia, and he walked in. It was either Coy Detmer or A.J. Feely.
I think it was Ty Detmer. Maybe you're right. Maybe it was Coy.
Ty did play for them.
Yeah, I know that.
They blew the Niners out.
You might be right.
They blew the Niners out. It doesn't matter for Andy Reid. Does not matter.
Kevin Cobb.
There you
Kevin
go.
Cobb.
Kevin Cobb.
Arizona thought he was the answer.
He did. Michael Vick, he got hurt one game in Philly, and it was the Michael Vick show. And to Andy Reid's credit, Michael Vick wasn't a great pocket quarterback. He got with Andy Reid, and he had one of the most dynamic seasons we've ever seen from a quarterback. Ever. So, how many mulligans you guys want to give Shanahan? Because I'm tired of it.
Well, they need to come out tonight, and they need to find a way to win.
You guys give him mulligan for passing up Mahomes and Watson, fine. We gave him a mulligan for passing up Brady. We gave him a mulligan for not trading for Stafford. We gave him a mulligan for moving up for Trey Lance. We gave him a mulligan for, Jimmy's not his guy. Well, Jimmy's his guy now. So open this bad boy up. And let's see what we hired you for.
What's the ideal amount of throws then for Jimmy G tonight?
25.
Opening it up for 25 throws.
25, baby.
They got to score on the first possession tonight. Got to get 6 on the first possession. Like, once they get off script, it feels like they become a completely scared team.
Is it that on Shanahan? Play calling? Decision making? Let's go to E-Money in Richmond, listening on the radio. What's up, E-Money?
What's happening with y'all players, man?
Hey, man,
I'm calling.
Hey, thank you for calling. I'm trying to get amped up for this game. It's Monday Night Football. It's the same old sorry-ass Rams.
That's the reason I'm calling, bro. Hey, that's the reason I'm calling, man. Everybody down. We one win away from being in first place.
There you go.
One win away.
There you go.
Jasky, man, put your big boy pants on today. We don't want to hear that shit. Hey.
Oh, man, buddy.
You were
a good call.
You were really good.
You're really good. And once a week, we always hit the quota. There's always somebody getting us fined from the FCC. At the FCC, if we had a ranking, you know how they got the fine list, right? Yeah. Draymond Green has been fined this X amount of times.
Antonio Brown.
Who else? Rasheed Wallace. DeMarcus Cousins. Think about all the guys who get fined. Jalen Ramsey gets fined every single week because he doesn't want to wear the right socks.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm swaggy. I don't wear a right sock. I wear a left sock. I'm swaggy, so I'm going to pay the fine all the time. The Morning Roast will be the most fine radio show by far over the last year and a half. When it comes to Xavier McDaniel, I mean, guys are just dropping bombs
I'd
left
like
and
to
right.
keep my job.
Oh, we're not doing a good job.
Check out YouTube and Twitch for all the uncut content.
There you go.
It's the Medellin version of the Morning Roast.
In Maranta on YouTube, this is funny.
Raw and uncut.
FCC white truck. Look out your window. We're looking out the window. The SEC's right there with headphones on. Oh, we got another S-bomb on the Morning Roast. We got them. They've got a case against us.
What's the spread tonight for the Niners-Rams? Because we did this last week, and I kept asking everybody, why are the Niners favored?
Well, I told you why. Because Kittle came back. It had nothing to do with the quarterback. How laughable is that?
What?
Now we're there.
What?
How laughable was that?
What?
You know why the spread changed like that? This is because Jimmy Garoppolo starting at quarterback. And he goes out there and literally throws a pick 8. All right? Literally throws a pick 8. And the spread changed because of that guy. 3 points.
How does Cooper Rush look better than him right now? Like, I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I'm asking sincerely, like, how is Mike McCarthy? Is it just a small sample size with Cooper Rush? Like, he looks so much better than Jimmy. I'm like, he throws better. He's got more mobility. He's got better size. Right. Like, that's the one thing. Brady can evade the rush better than Jimmy. It's wild to me.
It is wild.
Like, Jimmy is a statue.
I know.
He literally cannot move off his spot.
He gives Niners a better chance to win, though. Niners are favored by 1.5 from what I'm seeing here, Spadoni.
It hurts my soul watching Brady play quarterback.
At home.
He should have been a Niner.
Usually the home team gets 3 points on default for just being at home.
So the Niners are what?
1.5 point favorites. It's basically a pick 'em.
So what does that mean in the world of it means basically a pick 'em, okay?
Well, it means that if the Rams were at home, they'd be favored by 4.5. Usually the home team gets 3 points off top. Off top, home team gets 3 points. But no Trent Williams. Jimmy Garoppolo looking the way Jimmy Garoppolo looked the last week. Yeah. I mean, you know.
And the Niners got to win tonight. They might flex us out the rest of the year. If we get I'm serious.
Damn, San Francisco.
1-3 and 2-2 feels so different.
Please, baby Jesus, I'm praying to you right now because I didn't go to church yesterday.
I mean,
I haven't been to church in years.
Denver for like the foreseeable future in these primetime games. I'm so ready to flex Denver out.
Listen. We're talking about flexing out a team in week 4. Please, baby Jesus, get a win tonight. Get a win tonight.
If you're a TV exec, you want to watch Mahomes and Brady, or you want to watch Jimmy G?
Wow.
And I know that San Francisco is a huge market.
What about the Niners defense?
Niners defense is amazing, but offense is what moves the needle.
Damn. The pick 8 got people ready to flex the Niners out. Let's go to George in the jungle. Listening on the radio. Damn, it's already injury report time? Oh, show's flying. 2 minutes. I heard you, Lubman. Jeez. 2 minutes. Lubman is in his back. Giants, what's going on around the Morning Roast, man? I don't know. George in the jungle. Listening on the radio. Good morning.
Gentlemen, you had me inspired. I was up. I'm ready to start a movement. Free Jimmy G.
Oh, boy.
Kittle down the middle. Feed the beast. Come on. But then you come back and you're talking about some other quarterback? Who cares? Just run the playbook. Just open it up. Give them the book and let them go. This can happen. Be happy. Win. It's easy.
There it is. George in the jungle. Just open up the playbook. It's that easy, baby.
I do want to see Deebo Samuel get a jet sweep early in this game and run right into Jalen Ramsey and set the tone like he's done the last 3 or 4 games.
Can I get Brandon Ayuk?
I mean,
involved, please?
Vontae,
for the life of me?
Joe, stop talking about other teams. If Brandon Ayuk was playing, and you could say this, I'm sure, for a lot of receivers, if Ayuk was on the Chiefs, the Tampa Bay Bucks, the Bills, if he was on any of these teams that throw the ball,
to the Pro Bowl.
100%.
He'd be going to the Pro Bowl.
100%. You're telling me this guy can't do what Godwin's doing? We're over here like slurping on Godwin left and right. Godwin's okay. I'm not taking any. Like, he's not a. Mike Evans is a generational talent. 6'5" and can apex the ball, and it's just. The catch radius is unbelievable. Yeah. Godwin's fine. Ayuk could do exactly what Godwin's doing.
Let's get to Jonathan in SF. Jonathan in SF, you got 30 seconds.
Throw him the ball.
Baby. Let's go, Jonathan. Listening on the radio, on the roast. What's up, Jonathan?
Hey, good morning, guys. I just want to say, man, Kyle Shanahan needs to get a
page from Bruce Bochy, man. You know how that baritone man would coach games, bro, manage baseball games? He would throw the kitchen sink at you because he would manage those games like it's the last game that he would ever manage. You know, a lot of times that, you know, when the Niners would lose a game, and I feel like at the end of the game, I was searching, you know, like, where's this play? Where's that play? How come Juszczyk and George Kittle are just blocking the whole game? They keep running the same play for Debo. I mean, we're so predictable. It's giving me headaches, bro. And then on defense, I mean, what's the point of starting great and then giving it up at the end? Man, the defense needs to learn how to shut the door closed, bro. Keep it shut. So, hey, stop playing around and just win this game, bro. We're running out of, you know, scheduled to win games.
Right.
This is football, bro. We got, you know, we don't have games like baseball. So we need to start, you know, winning these games, and it starts tonight.
Starts tonight, Jonathan. We're here and they're there, baby. We're here and they're over there. Damn it. Let's go, Jonathan. Let's go.
I mean, they scored like 11 points last week and lost.
I know. They gave
The
up 9
defense was
and lost.
amazing.
Give up 9 and lost. Spinoni, we need a guru speech. The streets are calling for a guru speech. Maybe it wakes Shasky up. Maybe it wakes Lupman up.
Okay,
Give me
well,
this guru
I
speech,
can't win
Spinoni.
with you guys. Like, I'm either too optimistic or I'm too negative. I'm not even trying to be negative. I fear appropriately the Rams. They are the Super Bowl champions. They have Aaron Donald, Bobby Wagner, and Jalen Ramsey. All three are probably going to the Hall of
How do
Fame.
you like being
They've
on the
got
other
Cooper
side of
Kupp,
this?
who's the best all-around wide receiver in the game based off the statistics from last year. They've got a Super Bowl winning quarterback and a Super Bowl winning coach.
Hold on,
I'm being respectful. I think that's the bare minimum. Respect the opponent. That's what I'm doing.
You know what?
And they beat us in the biggest game of this organization's
I tried to
year
respect
last
the
year.
opponent
Game.
for the last 2 years against the Rams. Y'all called me scary. Y'all called me worried. All of a sudden, I'm a little confident around this part.
I didn't say that.
And, all you guys. No. San Francisco, you need a break. Get some coffee or something, man. You guys are scared of the Rams? Scared of Matthew Stafford? You really scared of that guy?
He will throw it up.
5 interceptions this year.
The Niners need to make plays. He will throw it up. Now you gotta capitalize on the turnover opportunities.
Duke on the other side, along with Guru's speech. Maybe it'll wake people up around here. It's Monday Night Football. Monday Night Football. John Taylor, Roger Craig. Come on. It's the same old sorry-ass Rams. You guys are worried around these parts. 20-10. Lock it up, Niners tonight. Spinoni, let's go.
It's time for the injury report. That really hurt. Brought to you by Boxer & Gerson, Northern California's premier workers' compensation law firm, helping injured workers get their lives back for over 40 years.
I guarantee you Jimmy G doesn't throw a pick 8 this week. Hey, run it out of the back of the end zone this week. I guarantee you that one. And the Rams have plenty of injuries. They'll be short 2 offensive linemen today. Brian Allen and David Edwards. Allen's dealing with the knee injury he suffered back in week 1 against the Bills. Edwards was placed in concussion protocol over the weekend. And you know the NFL is cracking down on that. About time. Rams will also be thin at cornerback tonight, as they'll be without David Long Jr. and Kobe Durant as they deal with the groin and hamstring strain respectively. So the Rams are beat up. They're a wounded animal. You know what I smell? Smell blood. Same old sorry-ass Lambs. They're wounded. They don't want to get hit tonight. We know that about the Rams. They don't like getting hit. And they're going to get hit often tonight.
That smell is a combination of urine and weed that's going in downtown San Francisco.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the Batmobile. The injury report brought to you by Boxer & Gerson, Northern California's premier workers' compensation law firm, helping injured workers get their lives back for over 40 years. What's coming up on the game? Sponsored by Fremont Bank, full-service banking, no compromises. We have some callers. We've got Duke with a rap. We've got Guru speech. We've got it all for everybody on YouTube, Twitch, and the Comcast business text line.
Hi, I'm Aaron, owner of California Deluxe Windows. Ever notice? When your neighbors get new windows, there is a large black eye of broken stucco, uneven plaster, and even mismatched paint. At California Deluxe Windows, we never leave a ring around the window. Why? Because we are one of the only companies in California who custom crafts every window and door to your home's exact measurements. Almost everyone else on the radio is a distributor. They grab a window from a warehouse, break open your walls, shove it in, and patch things up. At California California Deluxe Windows, we take pride in our work. Our installation technique is so precise, we do not break your stucco. Your house could be covered with potato chips, and we wouldn't crack one.
Call now, and for a limited time, you get 30% off your entire order and 24 months of interest-free financing. 800-874-3600. 800-874-3600. That's 800-874-3600. California Deluxe Windows. Windows engineered for life.
Certain terms and conditions apply. CSLB number 774518.
O'Reilly. It's Superstart Battery Month at O'Reilly Auto Parts. Get up to a $25 gift card after a mail-in rebate with the purchase of select Superstart batteries. For power, performance, and reliability, choose Superstart batteries. We also have battery solutions for many hybrid and electric vehicles. Stop by your local O'Reilly Auto Parts today. O'Reilly Auto Parts.
At Harris Ranch, we do beef, just like we've done for over 50 years. Beef that's raised locally right here in California. Tender steaks, awesome burgers, and California classics like tri-tip roast. The flavor you crave, the quality you trust time after delicious time. Come on, it's time to get out and grill. Harris Ranch, we do beef. Legendary beef. Legendary quality.
Dr. Trudy Fleer here with the 5G Home Recovery Podcast. Let's discuss a very real existential threat to internet speed. It's a big one. Ready? T-Mobile Home Internet. It lags. Now, what is lag? Lag is a delay in data being transmitted across the internet. For example, you're hitting that hot drop, the parachute cuts out, you've got an unsuspecting bot in your sights, and lag! You were actually eliminated 10 seconds ago. Nobody deserves that. So stop letting T-Mobile Home Internet ruin everything and switch to Xfinity. Learn more at xfinity.com/TMOFax.
Get an amazing value on Xfinity Internet with unlimited data included. Switch for $55 a month for 2 full years with no annual contract required and no equipment fees for 24 months. Go to xfinity.com/TMOFax, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store to learn more. Requires paperless billing and autopay. Ends 10/17/22. Restrictions apply. New fast internet and xFi Complete customers only. xFi Gateway required. Taxes and fees extra and subject to change. After 24 months, regular rates apply to all services and devices.
If you own a business, this has been a bumpy ride. From pandemic to inflation, I'm sure you could use a break. If your business has 5 or more employees and survived COVID, you may be eligible to receive a payroll tax refund of up to $26,000 per employee. The challenge is getting your hands on it. Hi, I'm Howard Mackler, and that's why I founded GetRefunds.com to cut through the red tape and get you the money. The team of tax attorneys we have put together are highly trained in this little known payroll tax refund program. We do all the work, charge not a dime up front, and simply share a percentage of the cash that we get for you. Businesses of all types can qualify, including those that took PPP, nonprofits, and even those that had increases in sales. We have helped return over $1 billion to businesses, and we can help you too. Just go to GetRefunds.com, click on Qualify Me, and answer a few questions. This payroll tax refund is only available for a limited period of time. Don't lose out on up to $26,000 per employee. Go to GetRefunds.com. That's GetRefunds.com.
Football season is here. The new Odyssey app lets you stay connected to your NFL team, your station, your shows. Follow your favorite stations and come back again and again. Get real-time updates on everything you care about. Miss your show? Jump back to their awesome Rewind feature. The Odyssey app is NFL football. Live and on demand. Wherever you are, whenever you want. And did we mention it's all free? Download the Odyssey app today.
Are you seeing the telomeres here? Come here, look at the scope.
Dr. Ocasio's lab startup just discovered a gene therapy breakthrough.
The cells have already doubled.
He needs a fleet of research assistants before this breakthrough breaks them.
We need lab techs, research assistants.
Indeed can help him hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. We instantly connect you with quality candidates whose resumes on Indeed match your job description. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
I'm Bob Burke, founder and chairman of Burke America Parts Group, a family of brands that includes RepairClinic.com, an appliance and HVAC parts solution company that's grown into an international brand. Before AmericanEagle.com, we partially launched a new technology platform developed by another firm. American Eagle helped take our technology to a whole new level with digital marketing, software development, and business insights into our key markets, appliances, HVAC, and outdoor power equipment, and did so both on time and on budget. AmericanEagle.com has the resources, experience, and talent needed to produce solutions. Our new technology platform, developed by AmericanEagle.com, has produced tremendous results with higher traffic, conversion, engagement, and online revenue. If you have any home repairs you need to take care of, check us out at RepairClinic.com. If you need a world-class website or technology project, then I would highly recommend AmericanEagle.com.
Call AmericanEagle.com at 773-NETWORK. That's AmericanEagle.com, 773-NETWORK.
You're listening to 95.7 The Game, KGMZ FM at HD1 San Francisco. Always live on the free Odyssey app. It's time to wake up with a nice cup of morning roast.
Oh, yeah.
Featuring Bonte Hill and Joe Shasky.
Well, I'm about that action, boss.
Take him out! This is the Morning Roast on 95.7 The Game.
Come on, give it to me, Spinoni. Give it to me. Give it to me. It's Monday Night Football. It's the Rams and the Niners. These two teams first met back in 1950. And Joe Shasky knows all about it. You know the history of this game. Kezar Stadium, LA Memorial Coliseum. Then the Rams go to Anaheim, and they become softies, and they play at the Angel Stadium. And they became real soft, wearing watermelons on their heads. Niners lead the all-time series, 75-68-3. All right? They're 1-1 in postseasons. They met in 2 NFC championship games.
I went to one of those ties.
Yeah, there you go.
The Jeff Fisher game.
The Jeff Fisher game.
Kaepernick's first game as,
well,
I guess Alex got hurt in that game, got a concussion. And Jeff Fisher ran 2 fake punts in that game.
The concussion that ended his career as a 49er.
Yeah.
So, this is a deep-rooted historic rivalry, and it's back.
I'm so glad it's back.
It's back. And this is a big, pivotal game. The Rams are looking at it saying, we beat the Niners. We sent them into a tailspin at 1-3. All of a sudden, we're 3-1 in first place. The way I'm looking at it is, the Niners will beat the Rams. We're going to have a log jam in first place for the NFC West. It's going to be a 4-way tie for first. And then you go on the road for 2 games against Carolina and Atlanta. And let's get this thing rolling.
Well, think about how thin the margins are right now in the NFC. You lose this game, you're in last place in the NFC West, or tied for it at least. You win this game, and you're tied for first.
Tied just like that.
And I look around the NFC, and it's like there's really no world beater. Now, Philadelphia feels right now.
They could be beat.
Yeah, but
I think Dallas beats them.
But they feel like the most complete team.
They do.
But does anybody, again, and they feel that way.
That was a good win for them yesterday.
But does anybody trust Jalen Hurts versus Tom Brady?
No.
Right? I'm just using that as an example. And let's see where Philadelphia's at week 16 with their health.
Right.
They got a lot of smaller receivers, and we'll just see. You know what I mean?
Minnesota is right now second in the NFC.
But does anybody fear Kirk Cousins?
No, not even close.
All right, Arizona. I have no idea what to make of them. I fear them, but I don't know what to make of them long term.
Now those Cowboys?
See, I think their defense is sustainable.
I think their defense is
and
really
I think
good.
CeeDee Lamb is special. Very special.
There's something with Dallas.
Yeah.
There's something with Dallas.
I don't know what to make of the quarterback. Time will tell. But I definitely think that they're in the mix.
I noticed Guru didn't have one single tweet about the Cowboys yesterday. What's going on with the old Goo? Is he feeling good? 3-1. Is he feeling good?
Is he going to wear a Cowboy jersey down to Levi's?
If he wears a Cowboy jersey down to Levi, Matt Nahiga should kick him off the air. Niner fans should ride Steiny and Guru if he wears a Cowboy jersey and boo him all 3 hours. He better not dare wear a Cowboy jersey on the 49ers property.
Stay off of my timeline.
He's probably going to go hang out with Troy Aikman and Joe Buck.
He's probably going to wear their Argyle sweater. It's Monday Night Football.
Yeah.
I know, Bonte.
Well, so a couple things. If they lose this game tonight, we can kind of put to bed the Shanahan owns McVay in the regular season thing. We can kind of put that to bed. I feel like I'm already ready to do it because, like, the regular season, and I'm not trying to dismiss it, but right now it's all about what you've done for me lately. Yeah. And the NFC Championship game trumps whatever's happened in the regular season. And I'm not dismissing the 6 wins. They're amazing. By far, the most important win was the NFC Championship game for McVay.
No doubt. 925 Comcast Business Text Line. Hey, Bonte, isn't it amazing for Monday Night Football to feel big again with Buck and Aikman? It does feel big.
It feels huge.
It feels huge.
I won't be listening because I will be there.
Yeah, I should get my earbuds and have the broadcast on. It's all I have wanted since it went for years. Monday Night Football.
So you're going to wear earbuds in the stadium, in the end zone, while you're watching the game?
Probably not.
No, Anna, don't talk to me. I'm listening to Buck and Aikman.
Yeah.
Although I actually wouldn't be a bad idea because when you're at the game, they don't show enough replays. One of my biggest gripes. If I'm going to spend money to go to the game, you better make the TV viewing experience identical to when I'm on my couch. And if you have a Jumbotron, play the replays.
Yeah.
That's the one thing I loved about SoFi. They played replays the whole time.
All day.
There's actually almost too much going on the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's a lot going on. They're giving out shout-outs to fans, birthday shout-outs, wedding
Big
proposals,
Sean.
celebrities.
It's
They're putting the wrong names.
Jay-Z.
Yeah,
and then Gavin Newsom showed up and everyone booed him.
Yeah, it was a lot going on.
Remember that?
Yeah, it's like, oh, wow, they hate Gavin Newsom, too. SoCal and NorCal gets lost. There's a partnership there. 925.
How are you guys doing?
Vontae sounds as sure of the win as he did against the Bears. Listen, I was the one around here who had a fear with the Bears. You know that.
And why do you think I've peeled it back today after being completely wrong on the Bears
I know
game?
Eddie and Brentwood. I know they're going to be up. I just highlighted it. The Rams want to kick the Niners' ass. They do. Aaron Donald does not like the 49ers.
If you were to identify one player or coach that scares you the most, who would you pick?
It's number 99, Aaron Donald.
Because I was going to go Raheem Morris. I think
defensive coordinator.
Yeah, I feel like he gets no love, and I think he's really good at what he does. And he adjusted in that NFC Championship game, and they really took away all the explosive plays from the 49ers.
Well, also, a game like this, knowing that Jimmy Garoppolo's been erratic, Jalen Ramsey worries me. Because he's going to move around, and who's he going to guard? If he guards Brandon Ayuk, then Brandon Ayuk's basically going to be shut down for the night.
Lost in that Week 18 win. Jimmy threw one of the worst picks in the red zone that you could throw.
To Jalen Ramsey.
I mean, Jalen ran the route better than the receiver.
And Jalen Ramsey almost picked one off in the NFC Championship game.
Yes.
That would have been a pick six.
Yes.
So let me tell you, dating back to 2017 when the Niners beat the Jaguars that Christmas Eve game.
Yeah.
Jacksonville advanced to the AFC Championship.
It's probably the seminal win of the 5-win stretch during the 2017 because Jacksonville was that team.
They
that
were
year.
legit.
Yeah.
And I'll never forget going in that locker room alongside Marcus Thompson II in the visiting locker room at Jacksonville. And after that game, Miles Jack off the record said, I can't believe we lost to that weak bleeping MFer. Jalen Ramsey on record was saying it's a scheme. They schemed it up for him. He's not that good. He's not that good. Right? Miles, Calais Campbell, they were pissed off. And I'm thinking I'm like, man, how dare these guys slander our franchise quarterback and Jimmy Garoppolo? Well, you know what? 6 years later, 5 years later, whatever it is, Taylor Ramsey may have been right. He may have been right.
I don't know. I mean, he had Blake Bortles as his quarterback.
I'm thinking to myself, they just clinched a division. They won the division title.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to the playoffs. They were irate that they lost to Jimmy. Irate.
That was a great game, though. That was a great game. Yeah. How is Jimmy going to get it done with no Trent Williams? I mean, this would feel like one of those signature wins for the Niners and their culture and their coach and their quarterback. Mm-hmm. You win a game without your number 1 and number 2 running backs. You win a game without your starting left tackle, who's the highest paid guy, I think, on the whole entire offense right now, without your starting quarterback in Trey Lance. This would be a big-time win.
This would be huge, especially against this guy who doesn't like the 49ers.
Oh, yeah, I dislike the Niners. Everybody know that. I don't like the Niners at all. They don't like us. It's just a rival. Every time we play, it's a dogfight, and that's how it is, No love at all towards them guys. I really dislike them, and, we'll see them twice this year. So
that's what it's about. I like that. But he doesn't like the Niners. We don't like him. It's a big game. Huge. You say, what's the key to the game? Just win. Doesn't it feel like it's one of those games, just like last Sunday? I don't care how you do it. If you punt 15 times, if you only score 6 points, come out with the W. Come out with the W.
They're not winning this game if they can't get better efficiency on third down. That is obvious.
Well, that's obvious. You can't go overnight. You have to extend drives. There's no doubt.
100%. They need to play complementary football, and they need to find a way to bottle up Cooper Kupp on the big plays. Like, Cooper Kupp has been a nightmare for them. And when the games that they win against the Rams, it feels like
they shut him down.
Exactly. Well,
they shut him down.
Relative to shutting down a top-notch wide receiver, because you're never going to hold the guy to 0 catches.
Like, I'm even disappointed in Tyler Miller on YouTube. That's going to be up today to try to put us out of our misery. He's worried. Tyler's never worried. He's always high. He's always feeling good. He's worried. I can't believe how worried people are.
Well, my boy Della's coming in on the personal text line, and he's basically saying the same thing that everybody on the YouTube chat is saying. You know, Diggs owned Ramsey in week 1. The double move early in the game where he's so hyper-aggressive trying to jump a route, you can find a way to beat him over the top.
I like that. Do you get Ayuk down the field then? Do you double move Deebo Samuel? You have to stretch the field against this team. Because that's what I'll be looking for early on. Will the Rams have the 8-man in the box? Will they roam? Because remember, Eric Weddle played basically linebacker in the NFC Championship.
He was playing pickup basketball 3 weeks before.
And they stuffed the Niners running
out of the league.
So,
well, the other thing that you absolutely have to see tonight from the 49ers is mix in Jordan Mason. Like, I need a couple of different guys to run the rock. Don't just go with one guy running the rock. Change the pace up a little. If I have to go a jet sweep to Ayuk or to George Kittle, then so be it. I think all my playmakers need to touch the ball. The one thing that I come away with from the Denver game, feeling optimistic, the drive that was their best drive. All of the playmakers touch the ball. Spread it around. Get it to Ayuk. Get it to Debo. Get it to Kittle. Here's a touch for Jordan Mason. Here's a touch for Jeff Wilson Jr. When you spread the ball around, it balances things out, and boom, they went right down the field. Get back to that.
Guys are sick. You see that text from the 408. Game predictions for Jimmy passing yards and TDs interceptions from 510 Comcast Visits text line. I don't know. I don't know what I'm getting from Jimmy Garoppolo. It is the biggest mystery to me. It is the biggest mystery what he's going to do on any given play. He can go 20-26 for 215 and a couple touchdowns, or he can go 13-19 with 5 GBO no throws.
I'll say it right here. If we lose the turnover battle, there's no way we're winning this game. And you could probably say that for 99% of the games. But with this offense being as limited as it is, you're not winning when you turn it over more than the other team.
They could win the turnover battle and still lose. That's how inconsistent this offense is.
100%.
You know what I'm saying?
100%.
But 510 is right. 510 is right on the Comcast Business text line. If the Niners can start this bad, but find a way to be 2-2 and 2-0 in the division, that would be huge. Last year, they were 2-4 in the division. They got swept by Seattle and swept by Arizona. Would be huge to be 2-0 in the division. I got to get you going. I got to get this fan base going. There's only one man who could do the job. We're leaning on a Cowboys fan to get this place fired up.
Is this fresh material?
It's kind of old. It may be overused, but what the hell?
Gurus.
Close the door.
Game 4 speech. I'm going to get out of your way, Goo. To the Golden State Warriors with everything on the line tonight.
I said, Johnny, damn.
Who's John?
Listen, man. I don't know what's going to happen in this series, but I'll tell you what. We are champs. 3-time champs. And all I ask you is to look around. Look at your brother. Look at me. And give it your all. I don't care if we win or lose. You got to go out there and be tough. Not just for you, but for us and our fans. I don't know what's going to happen, but we got to go out there and fight. I'm tired of getting pushed around. I'm tired of being asked why we're not fighting. Again, man, bring it in. All I can ask you to do is fight. Let's go out there and kick the Celtics' ass. Let's go. Because at the end of the day, we're Warriors. On 3. Kick their ass. 1, 2, 3. Kick their ass. Let's go.
I love how he turned into Doc Rivers at the end.
You know,
he turned into Doc Rivers like instantaneously at the
Fred
end.
Warner Jr.
We're Warriors.
Take notes, Fred Warner Jr. Take notes.
Kick their ass.
Kick their ass. Kick the Lamb's ass.
Could you
I'm
imagine
tired of getting pushed around.
him doing that to Bosa? Bosa would be like, yeah, okay, dude.
1, 2, 3. Kick their ass. Kick their butts. He probably would say, kick their butts. He wouldn't even say, kick their ass.
I mean,
Kick their
Bosa's
butts.
like so low energy.
Apparently, he gives a speech on Saturday night. How's that going?
I would love to hear that
Maybe
speech.
that's why they're 1-2. Maybe we need to switch that up.
Well,
I don't know.
Is John Lynch still addressing the team on Saturday night?
You better adjust it to maybe on Sunday. He adjust them to last night. Hopefully, we get a John Lynch addressing of the team last night. Maybe that'll come out.
I need a Kyle Shanahan picture that floated around before last year's Monday Night Football game where he's in the car stressed out, Remember? He's in the little Toyota Camry.
Yeah. Looked like a Tesla, but whatever.
Was it a
Or
Tesla?
Benz. Hey, Kyle ain't driving no Camry.
You don't think?
Bring it in. Kyle's driving a Benz. The arrogance test. Come on, man. We watched him walk on the field in training camp together.
All right, now I'm going to look it up.
Oozing with he's the.
All right, here's the question I have for the audience.
All right. Oh, you got a question?
You want to win me over?
All right.
What does it look like tonight? The Niners will win if fill in the blank.
If Jimmy doesn't turn it over.
It's that simple?
I think it is that simple. I think it is because I think the defense would be dominant tonight. Now, we tease this as well. I don't want to keep them hanging. Duke in the city, listening on the radio. He's got some lyrics to pump Shasky up.
Man, San Fran Shasky about to get shelved right now. And y'all about to listen to a real true Niner fan with real true Niner roots. Get y'all fired up, man. First of all, shout out to Tyler Miller, Drew Down, and all them on YouTube supporting the show, man. Shout out to y'all for innovating sports talk radio, man, and all my longshoremen, all my people at Master Terminal, my family for supporting what I do, man. Niner Empire, rise up and strike back. Golden Boy Trey Lance is not stumbling and bumbling and acting like Lumpkin. The bullets that he passing got firing, got gassing, and now it's getting drastic. You catching balls in the middle of the traffic. And then George Kittle's with the 2020 vision. He's slipping and he's slicing, make executive decisions. Got Nick Bosa. They say he is a roaster. Quarterback burnt like he came out of toaster. He faster Ferrari. 15 sacks approved by David Bakhtiari. Watch Debo run fast right past you. Receiving out the backfield. Stronger than the man is still. Leaving in the cloud of smoke. The Niners, boy, we ain't no joke. Touchdown is what they say, but get the cheddar ball out. That's what we do in the Bay. You're listening to 95.7 The Game, the morning roast with Fillmore's finest, Vontae Hill, and the pride of the Excelsior, Joe Butcher Boy Shasky. Niners, we ready. We ready.
Lakeview in the house.
To ride.
Lakeview in the house.
Let's go!
Did that get you going or what?
Give me the Monday Night Football sound.
We're back?
Dude.
The Butcher's back?
Hey, save just Duke's hyping the two of us up. That might be our intro into the into the show from here on. I'm dead serious.
Dude, Duke.
Wow.
Did that get you going?
I got goosebumps. Legitimately,
out of his seat now.
The hair
Come
on my arm
everybody's
is
hyped
standing
now.
out.
Tyler's hyped.
Wow.
Michael Hernandez is hyped.
Let's go.
Vince Vargas is hyped. Gabriel's hyped. Everybody's hyped. B. Bob Jones is hyped. DJ Tiny's hyped.
You know what I want to hear next?
All it took was a Duke call.
Everybody light your Vegas.
Everybody light your Vegas.
Everybody smoke. Let's do it. We're going to do it tonight. I can feel it.
Duke just dropped the mic, and he set the tone for it. It wasn't George Kittle. It wasn't Debo Samuel. It wasn't Nick Bosa. When I look back at this game tonight, when the Niners win on Monday Night Football,
wow,
I'm going to think to 8:18 a.m. in the morning saying, Duke set the tone for the game.
Yeah, we're going to start calling him Unleaded Duke because that was straight petrol.
That's some of your finest work.
I mean, my God.
That's some of your finest
I mean, that was flammable.
That was unbelievable.
I can't believe that.
That was unbelievable. Dave Johnson's right. Duke has more creativity right there than Kyle has shown all season.
Come on. Just drive-bys on Kyle. By the way, speaking of which, I looked at him. The car does look like a Tesla.
Yeah.
It doesn't show what it is, but, I mean, it's got beautiful khaki interior. I mean, it's just incredible.
Well,
he looks so stressed out, though, in this photo.
Apparently his wife drives a Tesla G-Wagon. G-Wagon.
All right, let's stop, stalking the Shanahan family.
I mean, you looked it up.
I mean, this is Pro Football Talk who pointed it out. Your boy Florio. By the way, Florio?
Maybe, probably, but maybe not.
Florio's all over the place.
What do you do now?
Oh, he's just all over the place.
What do you do now?
He's running Dak out of town. He's just.
Are we starting that movement? Cooper Rush to start?
Well, look, this is when you know the Niners are falling down in the pecking order when Florio doesn't talk about you every day.
He will be tonight.
Oh my God,
he will be tonight.
How many video shots are we going to get? Some straight shots of Jimmy and Kyle side by side when a play doesn't work.
Oh my gosh. All day long.
Hey, here's another thing.
I would be on my phone looking because my phone's delayed. I got the stream.
Yeah.
So I'll be looking every time there's a timeout, I'll be rewinding during the game, watching what's going on the broadcast.
This is what something I think, I find it funny. People that oh my God, so-and-so said this during the game. Blah, blah. Look, there's times where I get it. It's part of the content machine and people want to pull a lot of stuff. This is the way I view sports. Sometimes things happen in between the lines. And you gotta just throw it out the window.
Yeah.
You be saying stuff, you react a certain way.
Right.
People, they throw tantrums, frustration, whatever. Believe me, it takes one to know one. Your boy is not the most etiquette picture of professionalism when it comes to handling a loss or a victory in the right way.
No doubt.
But what I'm saying is that we made way too much of the Jimmy Garoppolo lip reading thing. Like, just way too much.
Oh, we didn't talk about it much.
No, but I'm saying the media in general.
To me, that's low-hanging
fruit.
fruit.
No, what it is, it's a lot of people who have never played sports.
Right.
I don't understand about creative tension.
Yeah, we've slandered coaches all the time under our breaths. Man, what the hell is he doing?
You know what the seminal moment was for the 1994 49ers?
When Steve Young went crazy on George Seifert when they got blown out by Philadelphia.
Thank you.
He went crazy. Cursed him out.
Wanted to kill him.
Yeah. And they lost one game the rest of the year, and that was a game against Minnesota in the last week of the season that was meaningless.
You know what the seminal moment was for the 2002 San Francisco Giants in the dugout?
Jeff King getting choked out by Barry Bonds.
Okay.
After going after Dusty Baker.
Now, I'm not saying that that's always equaling a great working environment, but sometimes creative tension's a good thing. It's pro sports.
How about Brady going crazy at Bill O'Brien?
He broke 2 tablets recently.
I know. 2. He loses his mind all the time.
2.
All the time. Don't care. I don't care about the liberty thing.
They just got to win.
I do not care.
They just have to win.
Because half the time, Jimmy's right. Those plays do suck sometimes from Kyle. Sometimes they do suck. But Jimmy, look in the mirror. Your throws suck too.
Yeah, I agree.
All right?
And
Make
the two of you need to figure it out.
Figure it out.
For the kids' sake.
This league is wide open.
Get us to graduation.
Wide open. Just get me to the damn playoffs. Because I know once you get to the playoffs, single game elimination, this defense can win you a game. So, San Francisco's God, thank God.
My player of the game tonight's going to be Fred Warner. I got Fred Warner targeted as that guy. I believe that they're going to try to run the ball against the Niners. That's something that they've always tried to do, and I think he's going to have to stuff the run. But then simultaneously, their tight ends have quietly,
Higbee's been good.
They've been kind of burning us. Even the backup to Higbee last year burned us.
And one thing that is concerning.
And they over-pursued last year.
One thing that is concerning, though, is linebacker depth.
Oh,
now that Al-Shair's out.
Absolutely.
Al-Shair's out for the next, 2 months?
So what do you got, Flanagan?
So you got Flanagan, and you got Greenlaw. And Greenlaw, I love Greenlaw, but he always gets nicked up.
Yeah, he does.
So linebackers stay healthy, please. In a game like this, it's going to be a hard-hitting game. Divisional games are hard-hitting. Linebacker depth concerns me.
Well, and when I look at the offensive line for the Rams, and if you're just joining us now, 2 rookies, and they're missing their center. So as bad as the Niners' offensive line is not good. I'm not here to pretend that it is. No Trent Williams. You got Colt McKivitz. But both defensive lines for both the Rams and the Niners should be dominating. I have a feeling we're going to have a 1-score game.
Yeah, Brian Allen and David Edwards are out. 2 starting linemen for the Rams. They're out. But no Boom on the edge. Bosa should have his way. This should be his day to say, hey, I'm the DPOY.
Well,
Michael Parsons last week at MetLife Stadium against the Giants showed out on Monday Night Football. Well, he showed out.
This is when Alden Smith, when he became that dude.
Against the Pittsburgh Steelers.
He did it on a Monday Night Football game. 5 sacks in one game.
This has to be a Nick Bosa
Could have had 8.
Could have had 8. Hey, Gene, we'll get you on the other side. 888-957-9570. Do not forget, after we go off the air, 95.7 The Game will be live at the Hilton in Santa Clara today to get you ready for tonight's matchup between the Rams and the Niners. Stay tuned in all day. Our coverage is brought to you by Jim Beam Bourbon Whiskey, taste the world's #1 bourbon, and Harris Ranch Beef. Visit your local Chavez supermarkets for all your beef and tailgate needs. What's coming up on the game sponsored by MB Jesse Painting? More of your phone calls. Duke's got us hyped. Duke's got everybody's hyped. Sanford Shasky has been shelved. He's dead in the water. To butcher his back here on the Morning Roast.
The 49ers play the Rams on Monday Night Football.
Garoppolo fires into the end zone, and that's a touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle.
And we're live from the Hilton Santa Clara from 9 till 6.
What's my words, Donnie? The cooking show with the goo. All the ingredients to get ugly Monday, but yet they could win, and I wouldn't be surprised driving them. Feels great, baby.
It's a Monster Monday on 95.7 The Game.
Everything, our farm, our stand, our pop-up shop, it really all started when we discovered the benefits of local, raw honey for our family.
And then we decided to turn it into a business.
We were looking for something to help us get up and running.
So we got the Chase Business Complete Banking Account.
It's more than a bank account. It comes with Quick Accept, which lets us take card payments anytime, anywhere in the U.S. using the Chase mobile app. Plus, we get same-day deposits at no extra cost. For us, it's more than honey. It's about sharing a little sweetness with the world.
Get the Chase Business Complete Banking account with the essentials you need to help get your business going. Learn more at chase.com/business-complete-banking. Chase for Business. Make more of what's yours. Quick Accept is not available in U.S. territories. Enrollment required. Usage subject to approval. Same-day deposits available for payments before 8 p.m. Eastern Time, Sunday to Friday. Fees and rates apply for checking and processing. Limitations and restrictions apply. Participants compensated. Merchant services provided by Payment Tech LLC and WePay Inc. Subsidiaries of J.P. Morgan Chase Bank and a member FDIC.
Hey, Becky, what about this beat for your next song?
It's cool, but I'm into faster stuff lately. Like Xfinity that gives me beyond gig speeds.
Got it. What about this then?
It sounds powerful, just like Xfinity. Because its supersonic Wi-Fi has 3 times the bandwidth, you can connect hundreds of devices at once.
That's what I call power.
Unbeatable internet from Xfinity. Made to do anything so you can do anything.
Get the Xfinity Supersonic Bundle with unlimited gig speed internet, Wi-Fi equipment included, and a free 4K streaming box. All for $50 a month with a 2-year internet rate guarantee and no annual contract when you add Xfinity Mobile with unlimited data at regular rates. Go to Xfinity.com/gig, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Limited time offer. Restrictions apply. Requires paperless billing and autopay. New Gigabit Extra internet customers only. Taxes and fees extra and subject to change. Xfinity Mobile requires post-pay Xfinity internet. Reduced speeds after 20 gigabytes wireless usage. After 24 months, regular rates apply. Requires compatible Xfinity gateway.
Do you think all premium fuels are the same? Well, your engine doesn't. Shell V-Power Nitro Plus helps keep your engine running like new because it's engineered to defend against 4 main engine threats: gunk, wear, corrosion, and friction. So next time, choose Shell's most advanced fuel ever. It's fuel for thought. In engines that continuously use Shell V-Power Nitro Plus premium gasoline.
Hi, welcome to the IKEA Fall Savings Event.
Hey, I'm checking off my fall to-do list. I've got apple picking done. Now I need a cozy rug for cider tasting night.
Well, we've got offers on rugs, lighting, and more. And as an IKEA family member, you'll save $20 when you spend $200 or more pre-tax.
Great. Now I actually have to make cider.
Visit us in-store or at IKEA-USA.com/fall savings event to get ready and save. Offer valid 10/7 to 10/10 in the U.S. Discount applied proportionally across items purchased as shown on receipt. See store and IKEA-USA.com/fall savings event for complete terms and restrictions.
When back to the office means back in traffic.
Tracking the 3 right lanes, multiple emergency crews on the scene.
You can rely on your Northern California Honda Dealers Traffic Center.
On the shoulder now, so that's good. Traffic is getting by.
From your traffic leader, KCBS.
Get what you want and pay over time when you use your Lowe's Advantage Card. Now through October 26, 2022. Ask for 0% APR with 36 fixed monthly payments on a product installation or appliance purchase of $1,000 or more. Shop for the appliances you want in-store or online. Or go to the store nearest you for installation. Now at Lowe's. Offer subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payments required. See store at Lowe's.com for details. U.S. only.
When you can't stop, there's Vicks VapoRub. Vicks VapoRub sends powerful medicated Vicks vapors right to the source of your... so you can experience cough relief and breathe easier. Generations of families have trusted Vicks VapoRub to help relieve the worst cold symptoms. So next time you have a cough, reach for the Vicks VapoRub. Vicks VapoRub. Cough relieving is believing.
By now, you know that sound. It's the sound of the Home Depot. But what about those sounds? Those are the sounds of a Samsung bespoke laundry set, washing and drying a full load in under an hour, making this the sound of savings on top brand appliances. Save up to $1,052 on a new Samsung bespoke laundry set at the Home Depot. How doers get more done. Offer valid September 29th through October 19th. U.S. only. See store or online for details.
In Oakland this morning, sunny skies, highs around 70.
Weather brought to you by one thing. Install a low-flow shower head and keep water off when brushing teeth or shaving to save water every day. Join Odyssey, and together each of us doing one thing makes a greener tomorrow.
Score big with Xfinity Internet. It's made to do anything, so you can do anything. Supercharge your home with the game-changing speed of supersonic Wi-Fi. With 3 times more bandwidth, it covers the field and then some. And blocks billions of threats with advanced security that helps keep you protected at home and on the go. If you're keeping score, that's internet that does it all. That's unbeatable internet from Xfinity. Learn more at Xfinity.com. Restrictions apply, not available in all areas.
Listen to Bonte and Shasky each day this week around 7:30 for your chance to win a $200 gift card to Kirby. Kirby is your driveway mechanic. Brakes, oil changes, car washes, and more. Get all the info on our contest page at 957thegame.com.
Oh, my God.
Now, back to the morning roast with Bonte and Shasky.
When I hear this, I know it's going to be a good day.
The places I go make me so
international.
Come on, man.
No, it's a win today.
Me and Bila.
Victory Monday. Especially when this guy's coming to town and he's talking that talk.
Oh, yeah, I dislike the Niners. Everybody know that. I don't like the Niners at all. They don't like us. It's just a rival. Every time we play, it's a dogfight, and that's how it is, you know. No love at all towards them guys. You know, I really dislike them, and, you know, we'll see them twice this year. So
we'll see you tonight, Aaron Donald. We'll see you tonight. John Taylor, 2 90-yard touchdowns, Monday Night Football.
Talk about voices that don't match their voices.
I know.
Or voices that don't match their bodies. It's him and Nick
Well,
Bosa. Right?
I was going to say him, Bosa, Bonds, Mahomes.
Dave Stewart.
Dave Stewart's a good one.
a really good one.
Yeah, that's a really good one.
That is a good one. That's all I got, though. Those four. Was Barry Bonds? He was on the was he on the A-Rod cast a couple weeks ago?
No, Barry Bonds was up at Sacramento Kings practice the other day.
I saw that, but he was supposed to be on the A-Rod simulcast.
Michael K.
Yeah,
Michael K.
He was scheduled on there. I wonder if Barry did.
Blowhard. Michael K.
I'm gonna leave him alone. Yeah. He's the voice of the Yankees.
Oh, the voice of the Yankees.
I don't think Judge is going to get that record, by the way.
You know what?
Nobody's throwing the ball to him. Nobody's throwing the ball.
Barry Bonds had more intentional walks in a 7-game span than he's had all year. I don't want to hear this.
They're not even throwing to him.
Yeah, welcome Yankee fans to what Giants' existence for about a decade.
Throw him the ball. That's like Barry.
Throw him the ball.
You know? Come on.
He's had the least amount of hard hit balls over the last 10 days than he's had all year.
That's what Baldy said about the Niners defense against the Rams office. This was last Friday when Willard and Dibbs and Baldy was cheating on us with Willard and Dibbs.
The 49ers against the Rams run defense. The 49ers against the Rams offense line. They to me, they win every matchup. Now, Cooper Kupp is a special animal, and the timing with him and Stafford is almost like any other quarterback wide receiver in this league. And so, but you have to know that. You have to know that they'll take their shots to Cooper Kupp. It could be underneath. It could be over the top. It could be, let him do his route running tricks. But their zones should be able to take care of a lot of it. Their speed at linebacker, including Hufanga, is as good as anybody in business. So that's where I think the 49ers, why they're favored, is because I think the score is going to be way down this game, and I think the Rams are going to have a hard time driving the ball against them.
That makes me feel good. But I also think that one thing that I think we undersell on Matt Stafford is his ability to extend plays with his legs.
He can at times.
He is surprisingly nimble. He'll spin out of a play and then whip it down the field. Yeah. I mean, he's really erratic in terms of accuracy.
Right.
But when he's in the zone for an entire drive, boom, 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 touchdown.
Yeah. I mean,
he'll make some great throws.
They have the better quarterback going into this matchup. They have the better quarterback. But he'll make throws. But damn, he'll also throw it to the other team. He'll fumble in the pocket. He'll take the unnecessary sack. He'll make just some boneheaded plays. So I don't fear Stafford like that. I didn't want the Niners to trade for him, to be honest with you.
I didn't either, but
I didn't want him.
But we can all agree, he'll make a bad play here and there. The difference between him and Garoppolo, arm talent, mobility, and then the pop plays. Stafford gives you all three of those elements that Jimmy can't give you. That doesn't mean Jimmy can't have a good game and outplay him tonight. But for the most part, even when Stafford is at his worst, he's still going to give you certain big-time plays down the field that I feel like when Jimmy's not having a good game, there's just no way he can give you that dynamic.
So as we wrap up the show here, you asked a question to me, fill in the blank. What do the Niners do? What do the Niners need to do to win this football game? Fill in the blank.
Yeah.
Just play clean football for once. That means no turnovers, no self-inflicting wounds, penalties. Play solid defense. Run the football. Because I think the defense can turn this Rams offense over multiple times. Stafford already has 5 interceptions this season. 5 picks in 3 games.
Wow.
5.
He led the NFL in interceptions last year.
There you go.
But he also threw for 40-plus touchdowns.
There you go. I mean, he's going to throw them up, but he's not on the same page with Allen Robinson right now.
No.
Dan Jefferson's out.
Agreed.
He's been going to Higbee a lot. And then, of course, there's Cooper Kupp. But the Niners have done a good job against Cooper Kupp for the most part. NFC Championship game, Cooper Kupp 8. I mean,
They
K.Y.
can't
Williams.
stop Cooper Coop.
K.Y. Williams got his lunch taken away in that NFC Championship game against Cooper Kupp. Just was not a pretty day.
Yeah, right off the line.
Right
I mean,
off
they
the line, just
identified
like,
it.
he just bumper runs, just got smoked.
And the Niners just can't miss on their opportunities because there are going to be this is the part where it's frustrating. When they run the ball so much, they limit the amount of total possessions in a game. And so when you miss those opportunities and those throws downfield, they really, really hurt more so than teams that throw the ball and stop the clock more.
A lot of people say, fill in the Blake, score. Score more than them. I don't care if it's a 7-6 game. Just get a win and improve to 2-2.
Back-to-back pitching performances from the Niners defense.
Because I tell you what, if they lose this game after my guarantee, after my lock, tomorrow's show's gonna. I thought last Monday we were both angry, and I wasn't myself, and I thought I had a terrible. I gave myself a D- for that performance on the air last Monday after that Broncos game. I was not in my element.
Oh,
it was just bad. We thought the Chicago show that Monday was bad. Don't just win today, please, for the sanity of all our roasters, of all our great listeners at 95.7 The Game. The morning roast needs a victory Tuesday. Bad. I don't think this show, I don't think Shasky, I don't think myself can handle another loss, especially to the Rams on Monday Night Football.
Are you betting on this game?
No, I haven't bet in a couple weeks.
Besides you predicting the Niners would win on this show, where are you putting your real money?
Should I make a bet? Should I put some real money on this?
Are you hedging?
No, I'm not going to hedge and bet on the Rams. I'm not going to do that. I'm not betting on this game.
Is this the get-right game for the Rams or the get-right game for the Niners?
It's both. Get-right game for both. But this is one thing we need to happen. This is great. This is great 95.7 The Game knowledge. Oscar Perez. What we need is for Guru to liquidate all assets on the Rams tonight. Because fading the goo works. Fading the goo works. Somebody out there call Guru. Tell him to bet the Rams.
I don't have a lot of confidence in tonight's game. I will work myself up on that hour-long drive or more.
Cue up the Duke rap in a second. Let's get to Gene in Oakland on the radio. We can't have Sanford Shasky's looming again. He's looming again. We don't want to do a show after a loss.
They have playmakers at all 3 levels on defense.
So do the Niners.
Yeah, I know, but defense for the Niners isn't a problem. I'm talking about Niner offense.
Yeah.
This is a Niner offensive problem. That's the part of the team that's holding them back.
Come on, Gene. Hey, Gene. The Niners have Debo. They have Kittle. They have Ayuk. Come on, the Rams. They got Cooper Kupp. We don't fear anybody else but Cooper Kupp. Come on, Gene.
All right, yeah. Hey, man. Listen, this is Uncle Gene telling you to calm down, Joe. We're winning tonight. It's going to be a tight game. Either I can't figure out whether it'll be 14-10 or 17-14, but we'll win in the end. I think the key, all right, is, frankly, I think Jimmy's got to be more mobile.
Yes.
Right? He at one point, he was a mobile quarterback before he had that serious injury against Kansas City. Well, he's going to have to do that again, particularly with all the problems on the offensive line. They're going to have to shake them up. They're going to have to do some things to slow that rush down, and that's one of the things they can do. Have some design plays for him even. And I think if they do that and they're successful and you get some yardage, that'll open it up for, for Debo and Ayuk and the others and even Kittle. Anyways, that's the key. Like I say, either 14-10 or 17-14.
I like the score, Gene. I think it's going to be under. Over-under's 42.5. Give me the under. Give me the under in this one.
Oh, man, a 14-10 game after last week's 13-11 game.
I do not care.
Like softball scores.
The Cowboys had scores. Dude, the Cowboys had to sit through that lousy game in Jerry's world. Everybody's pumping them up. They beat the Commanders 25-10. The Commanders. All right? I saw Philadelphia blow them out. Everybody's pumping up Dallas and Cooper Rush. They were down in the third quarter of that game. Weren't they? Or they were up like 12-7 or something like that? I don't care. I don't care how ugly it is. I need to win for my own sanity, and I'm locking it in. Matter of fact, you know what, Shasky? I'm going to throw something in the Bovada account. I'm going to back my mouth up. I'm going to throw $100 on the Niners. -1.5, lock it up. I'm betting today.
Yeah.
Throwing $100. It was payday Friday. I got a little chicken left over. Giants kind of broke me yesterday.
You bet on the Giants.
No, I didn't bet. Hell no, I didn't bet on baseball since. Dude,
they had a guy who was the first time in the history of the Giants starting back-to-back games.
I know. Listen. I haven't bet baseball since like May.
Season on the line. Hey, we're gonna go starter back-to-back games, but trust us, we'll find a way to replenish Rodon.
Was the season actually on the line though? I mean, yeah, technically it was, but like, was it though?
I'm betting $100 on the Niners today. Lock it in. Put me in the spread formation or the spread offense with Willard and Dibbs and Kyle Metz and the Spadoni. I'm taking the Niners -1.5.
Spread formation?
What is it called? Week. What is it? Spread offense?
Spread formation. You're
spread
right.
formation.
Oh, that's what the name of it is?
Yeah. But Dibbs is smoking all you
so
guys.
So I'll call you Lincoln Riley.
Call me Lincoln, baby.
Now, is Dibbs betting on international stuff?
Call me Steve Spurrier. He was the guy with the
Did
fun
you
and
see
gun.
South Carolina change their uniforms?
To what?
They're like very dramatic. They were very different than what I was accustomed to. Or maybe it wasn't South Carolina. It might have been NC State.
Oh, NC State with the white and red with the red helmets.
They went really like crazy.
See my boy DJ? He's getting better and better and better.
Ungalangale?
Ugalele? Is that his name?
No, I thought it's Ungalangale.
Ungalele?
I could be pronouncing it wrong, and I apologize if I
don't know. We're going to need to work on that. But my boy DJ looked good this Saturday. Clemson.
About time.
Clemson's coming. Clemson's coming.
All slants Clemson offense.
He improvised into a dime. Who's the running back? Shipley? Woo.
Yeah.
Number one?
One of the 15 Shipleys that are playing for Texas.
$100. I'm joining you, MDK1. Niners win tonight. I'm joining you. $100, baby. All right.
Tom 78942. I'm joining you.
Hey, MDK1 is a real one. For all the listeners out there on YouTube, thank you so much. Rocking with it. By the way, I gotta.
At this point, you dissing the Commanders. The Niners lost to the Bears.
Weak ass Bears.
And the weak Broncos.
The weak ass Bears.
So, like, what does that mean about us?
We're weak right now. The Niners are weak right now, but you could be. You don't have to be weak tonight. You could be in first place after tonight, and not so weak. Download the Odyssey app. That made sense. 95.7 The Game, thousands of other stations, and millions of podcasts are free on the Odyssey app. Sports talk, music, news, and podcasts are all available completely free. You can catch every Warriors game live on the app, along with all the music and news the Bay Area needs. Follow your favorite team, station, radio shows, and podcasts now by downloading the free Odyssey app. Listen, Shasky, I was depressed last Thursday because I knew, damn, going on to Monday Night Football, Jimmy Garoppolo starting at quarterback. Then the Warriors came into our lives. The Warriors came into our lives Friday at 3 in the morning, Saturday night at 10. And I said, damn, the Warriors look so good. They're going to be blowing so many teams out. It's going to be so fun. They got so many dudes. Like, some guys are going to get DMPs who don't deserve DMPs. Moody looks smooth. Kaminga's playing defense. Wiseman's jamming. Steph is Steph. He looks so spry, so fluid. Draymond looks like he's in shape. Gosh, the Warriors look good. It makes me so happy. October 18th, week night, when they're going to smash the Lakers. Oh, my gosh. And then I think about Jimmy Garoppolo and I get sad. But you know what? Tonight, this defense. Vontae, bet with your head, not with your heart. I'm straight up betting with my heart. I'm locking it in. My heart tells me the Niners are winning tonight.
Are you wearing your custom Bonte Hill jersey tonight?
No, I don't like to do that anymore because people are like, Bonte.
Oh, shut up.
I feel like a douche doing that.
You're a 6'7" dude who walks around in the crowd and everyone knows who you are.
Today's a gold satin jacket day.
Oh.
Monday Night Football gets the Rams.
His and hers? Last time I saw you two, you were both wearing the same outfit.
Yeah, Anna likes to wear the same
that was
shoes
cute.
and stuff like that. She likes to do that.
My wife turned to me and was like, we're not doing that.
Yeah. And I kind of
No, I'm not hating. I'm saying
I know.
It's a good look.
I wish Anna said, hey, we're not doing that.
And you guys had the Jordans.
We had the J's on, too.
And I think it was black jeans. Or maybe you're both in blue.
Jeans.
You might have both been in blue.
She likes to do that.
So you're wearing the gold satin jacket?
Whatever makes the wifey happy.
I was going to wear my gold satin jacket.
It's a gold satin. Yeah. It's the new school one, not the old school one.
Yeah.
The old school one I had by Rockin' New Era, who always listens. Shout out to Rockin' New Era. Always tweet this. He's a good dude. He sold me a old school gold satin jacket. Just didn't quite fit me, so I gave it to my sister. Oh. She has a throwback.
Little snug. XL?
I mean, your boy probably should be losing some weight, but whatever. That's, I'm not going to talk about that. Let's go to Chris and Clovis Odyssey app. What's happening, Chris?
Couples Drip. 888-957-9570.
Let's go. What's up?
What's up, man?
What's up, Chris?
Not much, man. I appreciate your work, Bonta Hill, bro. I like how your energy is, man. But, man, we got to beat those Rams, bro. This has got to be a bounce-back game. We got to wake up, man.
Wake up. Tonight they're winning, Chris. That's it. Call me Bonta, which is all good. All good in the hood. All good in the hood. So just gets it's just off the rails, man. Like Friday's show was the morning mail-in. We mailed that show in.
No, we didn't.
I mean, we performed at a high level.
To play.
It felt like a mail-in show. I left the crosstalk.
Yeah, well, you just didn't want to face the smoke.
What smoke?
From Willard and Dibbs.
Oh, well, I didn't want to hear Willard say the Giants have a chance.
Well, they did.
Then, thank God they lost Saturday.
They got
I'll say this. The Braves and Mets do not want to see this Giants team in the playoffs. They also won't.
It's worth consideration.
Okay, Kapler, real quick. Give me 1 second on Kapler.
This is real. This is real. We don't want to lose tomorrow. Tonight. Listen, a happy Bonte from San Jose Jazz fan, even for a moment, is like a glass of orange juice, which is all we know. It's like a ray of sunshine.
In the words of Messy Marv,
orange juice and a blunt for breakfast.
I knew you were going to go there. Look at you. Bullies with fullies.
Orange juice and a blunt for breakfast. Hey,
I read the paper.
By the way, a lot of people are coming down.
No way Messy Marv reads the paper.
No, there's no. Gangsters do read the newspapers.
Not Messy Marv.
Gangsters read the papers. I've seen some thugs read the paper. They'll be like, let me see that paper real quick. And the way they move through the pages, I love how a gangster reads a newspaper. I swear to God, it's one of the most fascinating things ever. Back in the day, thugs they would read it. Hey, boss, let me see that Sporting Grid real quick. And the way they kind of look at it, they read, and they hold it. Did they hold it for hella long? There's nothing like gangsters reading the newspaper. I'm telling you, man.
Orange juice and a blunt for breakfast while I read the paper. About to hit the block. About to see some paper. It's one of the greatest songs of all time.
It's one of the greatest songs ever. Gangsters, the way they read the paper.
Or Juice's Bout My Cereal, Bout My Milk from the 90s. Bout my cereal, bout my milk. Remember that?
I do. Hey, I'm telling you, there's nothing like a gangster reading the newspaper. But there's been, Shas, got to ask you, man. These last few Fridays, I've just been having fun, man. It's Friday. It's a payday for everybody. We made it through another week healthy. We're going into the weekend feeling good. There's people who think I come into the show high. They're like, Bonte's giggling too much. Is he high? Is he off of edible? Number one, I'm never going to work high. Ever. Ever. Too paranoid for that. Ever. Never drunk, never intoxicated.
The one thing that you say could be the last thing that you say.
Yeah, it's true.
I mean, I'll do that sober accidentally.
Yeah.
You think I'm joking?
No, you're not joking.
You know, you get me riled up enough. Let me ask you this one. Let's say it's 3-0 at halftime and the Rams are winning. Would you be shocked if they trotted Brock Purdy out?
Yes, I would be shocked. No, it depends how it looks.
I mean, obviously, there's 2 turnovers.
Could you imagine that?
If you told me Jimmy had a 300-yard passing night, I would be like, wow. Like, I'd be shocked, but I would also be like, I mean, the Rams, who would have thought? And then if you told me that Jimmy looked absolutely horrible and had to come out of the game, I wouldn't be surprised either. Like, I have no idea. It's grab bag Garoppolo. I have no idea who is going to be in there. It's like party favors. I don't even know what's in the bag.
That's better than Jimmy Garpo.
Tell me I'm wrong. I don't know what it is. Do you know what it's going to be?
I don't know what it's going to be.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't. All I know is the Niners are winning tonight. That's all I know. I don't know how it's going to look. I never know how it's going to look with Kyle Shanahan.
Nor do I.
I don't know how Jimmy's going to.
know. How much sleep is he getting?
Who, Kyle Shanahan?
Yeah,
Shanahan hasn't slept in 3 weeks.
I mean, you thought that Obama looked like he had been worn 20 years deep after 4 years in office? Look at Kyle Shanahan.
Obama waves was dipping when he first became the president of the United States. By the end of his term, 8 years, he had no more waves.
Did you see where he was?
Huh?
He went to the Oak Club over the weekend.
I heard.
Yeah, my boy Casey Murphy took a photo with him, and so did the president of the Oak Club, Paul O'Driscoll.
Wow.
Yeah, the president was out in full force. Beautiful day for the president to go golfing at the Oak Club.
Damn. So go back and look at Shanahan's introductory press conference. Slick back hair, smiles, no bags under the eyes. Look at Shanahan now. Oh, my God.
They're calling him Potluck Jimmy.
Potluck Jimmy.
BYOB Jimmy.
Dude, Shanahan looks like he's been sleeping on the couch for months. Like, it doesn't look good. We need him to have a win.
Yeah,
and
well,
please, no Brock Purdy. Because there's people out there who believe Brock Purdy's more ready to play NFL quarterback than Trey Lance, which is absurd.
Bonte, I just want them to move the ball. Whatever's going to make this offense go, where you can use these playmakers that you've invested the amount of money and draft capital that you've done into those guys, like whatever's going to work. Jordan Mason, let's see it. You know, Jeff Wilson Jr., Debo in the backfield, Ayuk. If Danny Gray can suit up, let's see him out there. Can I get Ray on a seam route? Can I get George Kittle?
Danny Gray, can we get a Danny Gray target?
Has he had a target in the regular season?
I don't know. I don't think so.
I think you're right.
Samoan Pride, hey, Bonte, y'all should have matching rings. That's good. Thanks, Shasky, for that.
Hufanga was at the SH game.
I saw that
the other day.
Valley Christian SH?
Yeah.
He's been going there. He was at another Sarah game.
Yeah.
He loves high school football.
And he throws up the tattoo on the arm.
Yeah, Hufanga's everywhere. He's embracing the local. By the way,
just a fan favorite.
He is. I might have to get a jersey of Hufanga.
It does feel like, and I think this 412 text message hits it right on the head. Tonight is pivotal for the psyche of Niner fans.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, I'm looking at you all day.
I'm a mess.
You are a mess. I mean, I'm talking myself. I'm guaranteeing now I have to bet and go on Bovada and have them take my money again. If the Niners lose and I throw $100 on, I'm going to be pissed. It's another one of those shows tomorrow if the Niners lose, and I'm saying to myself, is it worth me calling in sick?
What?
Just to take the day off. My performances after a loss have not been good this season. I'm going to just tell you that right now. It's been terrible hosting. Like, I've been terrible after
You're
losses.
the Colton McKivitz of hosts?
I've been, not even that. I'm the Nathan Peterman of hosts after losses. I've been awful.
Somewhere, somehow, Gruden will sign him to another 10-day.
My psyche has been shot after losses.
As a thrower of the football.
I mean, think about me in Chicago, Shasky in Chicago. Didn't you feel sorry for me at Soldier Field in that monsoon after that loss? I was terrible. I was calling Bears fans weak after they beat us by 9. You guys are weak. We scored 10 points against the Bears, and I'm calling them weak. Think about that. Maybe we did another Warriors game. Maybe we play Warrior highlights tomorrow from Japan. PBJ?
How is the Warrior lineup so loaded? And Patrick Baldwin Jr. can make an impact, and we can't target Danny Gray once for the Niners?
Danny Gray.
How?
PBJ's the 12th man on the team, and he brings us more joy than the starting quarterback on the 49ers.
Ryan Rollins, who was like an afterthought. I didn't even think he'd make the team. And he's out here balling. Matt McClung doing dunks and stuff in the layup line.
360 dunks, yeah. Like, what is going on? Warriors are stacked.
And Danny Gray can't get a target.
They've innovated offensive basketball, right? Defensive concepts, innovators. And the Niners are running the offense like they're stuck in 1971 playing Oklahoma for a Big Ten championship. Or not a Big Ten, a Big 8 championship back in the day. Like, what? Show me something tonight, Niners. I'm guaranteeing a win. I'm putting money on you guys. Putting my money on you. MDK, what? He's got money on you. For Tyler Miller, for Michael Hernandez, for Drew Down, for Joe Shasky, for Sam Lubman, for crying out loud. We need a win.
For the 408 Empire.
For the 408 Empire. They're out there grilling, half flipping. They don't even feel good. They're half flipping the ribs.
When are they opening up the parking lot, you think? 2, 3, 4 hours? 4 hours? 5 hours before?
I don't know. I mean, they're not even caring about the barbecue down there at the 408. They're burning chicken wings.
Well, the one thing that's good, no rain in tonight's forecast.
Oh, say that. Well, that's good.
Watch it just start pouring down.
Tyler Miller, Steve Kerr should help Kyle out with his play calling. Now, they did meet up a couple weeks ago. Remember that? Shanahan and Steve Kerr. Steve Kerr wanted to tour the facility. I wonder what they talked about. What did they discuss amongst each other? One's at nighttime chat? The other has gotten close to championships? I guess Kyle Shanahan is a 2-time champion. He was holding the court for Mike Shanahan during the Super Bowl.
Stop. His family bloodline might be 2-time champions.
He was there. He had Broncos gear on during the Super Bowl.
Because his dad won as an offensive coordinator.
And he was there as a water boy. So maybe Shanahan has 3 Super Bowl rings.
Okay, Roger Maris Jr. Get out of here.
Dave Johnson's right. Jimmy's a 2-time champion as well. So, Jimmy, I want you to come to Levi's, put those 2 championship rings down and say, guys, this is what we're playing for. We're champs, man. We're champs.
Jimmy's a 2-time champion with the Patriots.
He is.
Okay. I mean, come on. How many does Brian Hoyer have? I watched him for like 3 plays, and I was like, what? How is 36-year-old undrafted free agent Brian Hoyer, how was this the 49ers solution when they started in 2017? And he's still getting jobs in 2022 with the New England Patriots. It's insane.
Showing a lot of love to everybody. I feel good today. It's going to be a lovely day at Levi Stadium. That's how I'm looking at it. It's going to be a lovely day.
The sun will come out tomorrow.
Look, that dust setting at Levi Stadium. The fireworks going off. The choppers.
Get to the chopper.
The chopper's going to be...
Actually, it'll be Blue Angels because it's Fleet Week.
There you go.
Actually, now I'm feeling a little better. I'm feeling a little better. We're going to get a flyover?
We're going to flyover.
That'll be pretty sweet.
Niners don't lose with flyovers.
The Blue Angels.
Come on, Shasky. Let's go.
Blue Angels.
Lock it up.
We're playing them in softball tomorrow, too.
Flex. They're going to kick your ass.